All right, let's try this again. We're gonna try this again. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to. I'm assuming we are. I'm assuming we are live again. Okay, here. Let me dismiss this. All right, so I'm just good. Yeah. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Here, let me kill that too. Basically, we kind of got fucked on a little bit. A lot of it, actually. And yeah, so I had to
A little bit.
go change some things. We had to go tune some shit around. So we're back. I apologize. Not really sure what is going on here with this thing. Like, it just, for whatever reason, it did not want to work. So okay. And okay, yeah, it saved that. All right, cool. So we're good. We are 100% live. We are back.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That was a nightmare and a headache all in one. So, yay. This is my weekend. This is the shit I live in fear of, like, every single Saturday. Like, I don't know what it is, but I do agree. I do agree with Trip Zero. They only do this to Blerd Koa.
Man.
They really do.
Holy
They only
shit.
really fuck with us. But yeah. Let me dig into this dashboard real quick too, so I can pull this up, so I can make sure I can keep up with everything that we got going on here.
Okay.
So we were just for those of you who are just tuning back in, we were talking about the Miss Marvel trailer for the Miss Marvel TV show. We had just run through it, and basically, well, I guess Carter, go ahead and tell me your thoughts on it. Go ahead and tell me your thoughts on it.
Well, with Miss Marvel coming out during Marvel Now, that was one of the books I was actually really interested in reading, because I was wondering how they were going to be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was really wondering how, because if people remember Marvel Now, they're supposed to be their new initiative where they're just kind of changing things up. They're putting, for what a lot of people thought, they were just putting people of color in these different roles, and because you had Ironheart and this, that, and third. But with who Miss Marvel was written by, because if I remember correctly, it was G. Willow Wilson.
Yes. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, G. Willow Wilson, I believe.
And she took a lot from what her life was growing up like that. So anytime you have a writer who can do something like that, who can put themselves into it, and where it can have that extra bit of realism and validity, it always makes a really good recipe. And that initial run of Miss Marvel was really, really, really fucking good. That was one of the highlights of the whole Marvel Now initiative. I agree. For me, more so than Ironheart or the other ones that were coming out. I think they were trying to bring the Power Man that they introduced in Shadowland back, and that shit didn't go nowhere. But yeah, I think Miss Marvel was actually one of my favorites, because it was written real. It was written very real. This was just a young lady who was a kid who got powers, but still geeked out when she saw her. If you liked how she was, if you liked her characterization in the Marvel Avengers game, not talking about the game,
just the character,
but you liked how she was,
right?
That's basically what the comic was, and that's what I was a really big fan of. The girl freaked out when she met Wolverine because she writes fan fiction on him on her Tumblr. So I really enjoyed that book. If this show is going to be more of the same of that, I'm here for it. I don't really see how they could screw that up. This should be an easy cha-ching.
Yeah, it should be a slam dunk. Easy. This is an easy slam dunk. I don't see how you fuck it up, if I'm being brutally honest. That's just me being, just keeping it a buck. But that said, going back into what we were talking about before, kind of when everything was you're getting screwed up. There's an image that I kind of want to share. And let's see here. I'm gonna open the image in new tab. There we go. And shebang bang. There we go. Share screen. Here we are. So this was the image that I was talking about earlier. In case you were wondering. So this is what people were freaking out about. Because you could see her normally you get the stretchy arms, the big hand, but it looks like it's not like her hand is actually like growing big or her hand is stretching. It looks more like her arm is just getting like engulfed in power, being covered by like some kind of power fist or something like that. That's what people were freaking out about with this.
And that actually goes toward that goes back to one of the super chats we got before the stream went to shit. It was a $5 super chat from Jarrell Boza, and he was asking, rumors have it Kamala gets her abilities via the nega bands or the nega ring. I don't even think they will ever acknowledge her as an Inhuman, sadly enough.
You know what? Honestly, this wouldn't surprise me. This wouldn't surprise me if it because that's something I actually didn't even think about. If you actually use the quantum bands, like the nega bands or the nega ring, I could. Man, I hope they don't call them that in the MCU because somebody gonna fuck up if they say it too fast. They're gonna be like, "Oh man, yeah, I heard she got them nigga rings," and then we're just gonna be like. Ooh. But also we had another one from Aaron's Regsy as we were kind of bottoming out, or man, I don't know, poor phrasing, I don't know. Internet was bottoming out.
Gross.
But morning, fellas. Been a minute and wanted to show some love. Y'all excited to watch X-Men animated on Saturday morning against #nostalgia.
I want a previously on X-Men, and it just start with Charles hollering.
Dude.
But
how bad it? Did he die at
the end?
I don't remember.
Didn't Lalandra take him into the Shi'ar in space?
I think she did. I think so. I honestly don't have a very strong recollection of the 5th season of X-Men because it was terrible. But if I get to see this
previously on X-Men,
yeah,
I'm good. I'm good. If I get to see that, I'm super straight.
Mm-hmm.
And just Charles going, yeah, that's all I want in life.
Yeah, when they said they're going to have the original voices coming back too with some new ones, I said, okay.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I know the woman who played Rogue is coming back. I know she's coming back. I saw her post on Twitter about it.
That's cool.
We also got one from B-Bowl Train one said, what up, fellas? Any plans to have the Blerd Cave in podcast form? We've always talked about it, but it just is one of those things. The show is so all over the place and kind of a lot of times it's visual.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things I would feel bad posting something like that like you kind of have to see, like in an audio format. I don't know. It's weird. One of these days when I actually have more time and can figure something out, we may end up doing something a little different. But that said, we also got another here because we got the homie. We got the homies in here coming through with X-Trib with the $5 super chat says the X Corp not buy the internet for Blerd Code. Yeah, we can't be great around here. Here's the sad thing. I feel like they just cut my shit off. I feel like they were like, no. He talking to the it's because of what I said about Teeny Howard. They cut me off. They're like, no, this motherfucker talking.
It's about what you said about Teeny Howard and the majority of X Corp. That's what the fuck it was.
Yeah, they're like, nah, this motherfucker talking too greasy.
Because you see how I'm the angel, I'm the innocent one in all this. Because I'm looking at the quality on my end and it looks really good, but then I look at the quality on yours and it looked like an early PS2 game. X Corp don't like you.
They really don't. I feel like
X-Corp can't stand you.
They are always trying to shut me down, man.
The Ninja Ginkgo, let me go ahead and ease your mind right now. The X-Men 97 is not a revamp. It is a continuation of the original cartoon. So
yes, that is 100% true. That is 1,000% true. Just putting it out there. Let's see here. Can I back out of this real quick? Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud, y'all. I apologize. I normally try not to, but it's a thing. But no, so let's keep it moving.
Yep.
We got one from Jonathan Motor here with a $5 super chat. Says after that mess, that was the Inhumans. I don't blame them for stepping away from that and making the powers a bit different. Look, and that's the thing. Here's where I'm at with it. If the core conceit of her abilities are at least close to what she can do in the comics, and if the core of the character is the same, I don't give a fuck what her powers are. I don't care how they're portrayed, so long as the core of the character is there. Because honestly, I've always kind of felt like Ms. Marvel being an Inhuman has kind of been like the thing that's probably kept her from getting that bigger mainstream appeal, even in the comics. Because people just don't like the Inhumans. Because Marvel tried really hard before they got the movie rights to the X-Men back. They tried really fucking hard to make the Inhumans a thing. They tried super hard, and it failed spectacularly. Nobody cared. So it is what it is. Here, hold on. Let's kill this because I'm starting to see that shit trying to take a nosedive on me. There you go. All right. It's because I'm trying to screen share and do shit at the same time. That's why it's doing it. That's the limit. That's why I didn't like using StreamYard.
Yeah.
That's why I fucking always hated using StreamYard, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get through this. We got She-Hulk to talk about. And for people to be angry about, maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Before we do, though, we do got some super chats that just jumped in. Got Jarrell Bowes with the $10 super chat. So speaking of Marvel's, Gene Vell and Marvel are back in the current Captain Marvel run. They aren't fully sentient yet, but solicitations show they will be very soon. Yes, it's called, I think it's called The Last Marvels.
Okay.
It's basically Captain Marvel. Like you see the for those of you who've been keeping up with the Kelly Thompson run, it's very good. It's actually a very good run. But the dark Captain Marvel, the evil Captain Marvel that was teased like way back, returns. But this time, it ain't Carol.
Okay, because that's where I stopped after that got handled.
Yeah, so basically, you see someone in that costume, and everybody's kind of freaking out. But come to find out, it's not Carol; it's Phyla. And then we find out that other people, like basically anyone who's ever held the title of Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, Gene Vell, Marvel, they even go after Miss Marvel. All of them get run at, and someone is trying to turn them into like a hit squad, basically. And Carol and Kamala Khan have to figure it out.
Okay.
But it's a very good run. Very good run. I liked it a lot. Alma Poe with $4.99 super chat says, did you guys see the variant cover for Inferno number 4? It shows Mora and Professor X and Cerebro. Yes, I did see. There is if it's the one that I'm remembering, that was because I think I posted it on Twitter if I'm not mistaken.
I've seen Sinister about to join Sabretooth in that hole.
yeah, no, that's one of the ones. That's one of them.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Okay, so if you're curious about any of the variants, that was one of them. These are the two here. Let me not have that zoomed all the way in like a motherfucker. Here, let's go here. All right, there we go. So like you got here, this is one of the ones I saw that looked pretty awesome. I think this is the one I posted on Twitter that I said like it was so cool looking that I would get a tattoo of it, but I don't even fuck with tattoos like that. And then there's this one. This is the one where Sabretooth, not Sabretooth, but Mr. Sinister getting dragged down to be cellmates with Sabretooth because that's what he deserves. Because fuck him. Sabretooth ain't shit. That's Sabretooth, but Mr. Sinister ain't shit. We got Jerome's Bozo with the $5 super chat says what Thanos did last week. He ran Two-Face with price and won. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thanos was out here. Thanos was out here. This man, dude, I'm sorry. Kieran Gillen can just, dude, whatever he writes, I'll read it. I don't care. I don't care. This man has a blank check with me. He has joined the ranks. He has joined the ranks of Al Ewing, Jonathan Hickman, Chris Claremont, Scott Snyder, Donnie Cates, Evel Ewing. I don't care what they write. Jeff Lemire, Ed Brubaker, Mark Wade. I don't care what they write. No, I'll read it because I'm sorry, Kieran Gillen, that dude. I don't think I've read one thing he's ever written. I was just like, yeah, this ain't good. I don't like. Look, Die, Once and Future. This dude's writing. He's writing Eternals right now. Wicked and Divine, dude. No, sorry, dude's money. He's money. Sorry. John the Motor with the $5 super chat says agree. Thank you. And to the choir, get those likes up. Yeah, yes, please and thank you, because we're 140 some odd people in here. I see 46 likes. Could we please address that? Please, thank you. I would. I know you probably think that we're in the same stream. It's actually a completely different stream. Yep. Please, thank you. It would be very, 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 very much appreciated. Thank you.
It shows how loved we are that the majority of people came right to fuck back. It's great.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I thought it was cool. I
said it before and I say it again. Damn it, we somebody.
We somebody. We are somebody. Goddamn it, and I believe in us, and we deserve nice things. We got Anthony Bolt with the $5 super chat says, remember our X-Men anime series when Wolverine got melted by Xavier's son? It shook me to the core as a little kid. He was crying and everything. Shake my head. Hey, look,
I don't remember that.
I think that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was either season 4 or 5.
I think the only time I ever cried on X-Men was that Jean death, that fucking spaceship.
That was fucked up.
Yeah.
My child, well, but you know what? By that point, by the time I saw that, I had witnessed all my heroes die, or at least almost die.
What kind of dark shit were you on?
No, you remember Transformers, the movie from back in the day? The 1986 joint?
Didn't see it until after Beast Wars.
Okay, so I saw that shit when I was like 8.
Okay.
So, like, I saw Optimus Prime die. I was fucked up after that. I didn't watch Transformers on like the actual cartoon that would come on in the mornings. Didn't watch that shit for like 2 weeks because I was just like, it fucked my head up that bad. And then Duke in the G.I. Joe movie, he technically was supposed to die, but they brought him back at the end because how negatively people responded. I didn't know this at the time, but how negatively people responded to Optimus Prime's death in the Transformers movie, because there was a mandate at Hasbro. They were going to kill off the leaders and bring in new characters, and which is what both movies did. But because of how the Transformers movie, people hated that Optimus Prime died. People were upset because children are crying and shit, and they didn't like the new characters. They decided to not go that direction with Duke. They decided to bring him back. Only if they had
done that with the live-action G.I. Joe movie and stop trying to make it a Dwayne Johnson, Bruce Willis fest that did not work.
Well, I like the second one. I thought the second one was really good.
That's the one.
The first one was terrible.
That's the one where that's the one where Magic Mike caught it.
Yeah, he caught it. He actually, dude, they did pull a dude. They pulled the G.I. Joe movie on him. But that's the thing. I actually liked the second one because it was more like the cartoon than the first movie was. Because what was the only thing I didn't care for is I didn't like Cobra Commander's voice. I didn't want him to have the Chris Latta voice, like the Starscream voice.
Was it not still Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
No, it was somebody else. I didn't like Joseph Gordon-Levitt either. That was
did y'all see how dry he said? No.
He was like, no, I'm good. I'm good on all this. Let's see here. We also got was a Nick D with the 1999 StreamYard super chat. Says, with this X-Men 97 deal, I'm hoping Archangel, Iceman, Colossus, Psylocke, and Bishop are regulars, not guest stars. Do the blue and gold teams. I'm also here for the song. Sorry, Carter. Well, I'm here for it.
I like how we were just talking about Bishop the other day.
We really were. We
want that Gerald Levert. We want that Jerry curl back.
Yeah, I want the Jerry curl. I don't want the dreads. I want the Jerry curl.
Yeah,
I want that motherfucker to show up with the goatee and the Jerry curl. I want hair, like the hair going down his back. Jerry juice just going everywhere. Just like if he do this, everybody getting soaked. Look, if Wolverine come up behind him and be like, hey, bub, that dude turn around, whoop, Jean and Cyclops and Gambit getting covered in Jerry juice. Whoa,
so
shit. God damn, what is this?
You're going to have to turn his head one good time and like 3 niggas done drowned.
Right? look, he went, just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. I can't hit the high notes like dude, that motherfucker was singing. That motherfucker got a good check because he sang the shit up that song. Anyway, we got another from Jonathan Moto with a $10 super chat. It says, you got the touch. Do, do, do. You got the power. Well, I got squeeze. You got squeeze your nuts for that shit. I'm sorry. Ain't no way anybody getting that note without squeezing their nuts. Anyway. Let's get back to it. We'll talk a little bit more. I guess since we're already kind of here on the subject, I will say this. As far as like the whole X-Men 97 thing goes, please keep the theme song. Do not change it.
Yes.
You can animate a new intro if you want, or you can use, or like honestly, I think what they'll do, this is me, the smart money. It goes towards them, A, keeping the original intro, B, just reanimating the old intro with updated animation, of course, and maybe adding in some characters. I do want them to actually put the characters that were just guest stars, Nightcrawler, Iceman, Bishop, so on and so forth. Can we also not have Beast be in jail for a whole season or whatever? Yeah. Can we also look? First, and I'm gonna tell you right now, please. My heart can't handle this shit. But if y'all kill Morph one more time, Morph is like Uncle Ben to me. I'm like, man, if y'all kill this motherfucker one more time, I'm done.
As long as I can see the good guys and the bad guys running at each other full speed and exploding into the X-Men symbol.
Dude, that shit. Oh, yeah, no. But you know what happened, right? You know what happened, right? And this is exactly what I've been telling people. Remember how a couple of weeks ago we talked about Young Justice? How the showrunner for Young Justice was like, yeah, if y'all want to get a season 5, y'all need to binge the shit out of all the previous seasons and a new junk.
Okay.
That shit actually works because that's why X-Men 97 happened. Because people were binging the shit out of it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's the same reason, like all y'all that were talking about, y'all wanted a Gargoyles, y'all wanted them to do the same thing with Gargoyles. Well, I remember the showrunner for Gargoyles, the original series, the creator. He said the same thing. He said, if y'all want a Gargoyles follow up, y'all need to go binge the fuck out of that out of them three seasons. This on Disney Plus. You gotta watch the fuck out of them because that's what they pay attention to. They pay attention to the metrics and the numbers, the analytics on all that shit. So if you want whatever show you want to come back, that's the motherfucker you got to go with. And it just is what it is. It is what it is. That said, I'm here for it. I want it to happen. I'm totally, like I said, y'all know me. I was telling somebody on Twitter today, that I literally was just watching this shit with my kid. We've been actually binging the all the seasons except for the 5th one.
Oh, wow.
I don't watch. Well, no, because it was a different animation studio, and it was terrible. It was terrible. It was very bad. Very, very
Okay.
bad.
Now my internet's being weird.
Oh Lord,
I'm
what?
still here. Just keep it going.
Okay, you good.
I'm
you
just.
good,
I'm
you
just.
good.
I haven't been unlocked yet. You got to beat the game a few more times, apparently.
Oh damn.
Okay,
Jesus
hold
Christ.
on.
Lord, this man. But no, getting back to it, let's see what was Anthony Bolton with the $2 super chat says Xavier Moore had a side baby on XA. Yeah, no, that part I remember. I don't personally recollect. I don't remember the proceedings. I'm aware that it happened. Just that, yeah. I say that was like I think 4th or 5th season. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was like 4th or 5th season. So it's beyond my recollection. But yeah. And then we got, let's see here. Go Contrary Baby's father with $5 super chat says, please don't have Gene faint every episode and keep Rogue thickness. Well, I don't know about Gene, but I don't think they'll change Rogue any at all. I think they're honestly going to use the same character designs from before. If anything, they'll update them. But I don't think much is it's because here's the thing. It's a continuation. It's literally just going to continue on with everything that we had up to that point. I don't know if it's going to continue from season 5 because season 5 was really dumb. Was really fucking dumb, like stupid dumb. But yeah. Jarrell Bozo with $2 super chat. Brother One versus Young Ripper. Who knows less? God damn. Honestly, you know what? I hate to say this. Because I don't like giving this person any credit. But Brother One knew less.
My name is Emmett, and I ain't in it.
I'm just saying. I had to put it out there. Let's see here. Here, let's get into because I feel like we kind of derailed a little bit. Let's get into She-Hulk. You ready for that, Carter?
Yes, I am.
Okie doke. Let's do that. I'm actually gonna try something. I'm gonna try something here. Because I don't want to have to use YouTube, because every time I pull up, oh, there he goes, he's back. I don't want to have to use YouTube because I feel like every time I try,
Yeah,
like they do some weird shit. Like it gets weird.
okay.
And here I'm gonna try something a little different. So y'all, please bear with me. I'm doing a thing. Here.
I really need to watch this fucking Earth Mightiest Hero. I swear to God.
You really do, dude. It's actually very fucking good. It's very fucking good. And let's see. Here, let me see. Does it? Here, kill this. Stop screen share. I'm pulling it up. Ooh. You know what? Let's do it this way. I wonder if it will be better or worse this way. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
No, sorry. I'm like I said, I'm thinking out loud, and here we go. Where is it? Marvel Studios She-Hulk. There we go. I'm gonna upload this, and we're just gonna watch it like straight off my computer. We're gonna see if that actually does better. Here.
We own your computer, Blerd man.
Yeah, we are. We actually are. Let me know. Can you did you hear that when it tried to play for a second?
I did, but I was too busy staring at Tatiana Maslany.
Because you ain't shit. Anyway, we're gonna play this shit, goddammit. Yes. Was it Drew Collins asked, did we show Moon Knight yet? Yes,
yeah,
we did. We looked at Moon Knight. Was it? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get out of that real quick because I just want to see. Was it? They need to rewind and start X-Men animated series from season 4. I would say the first 2 episodes of season 5 would be straight, but they fucked up. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if a lot of y'all know this, about the X-Men animated series. However, the original X-Men animated series, when they got to season 5, the by the time they got to that particular point in production, this was around the time that Marvel went into bankruptcy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And basically because Marvel's bankruptcy was going on, they couldn't bankroll a lot of the episodes. So Saban, they had to do it like entirely. So basically what they did is they took it down to reduce budget. They hired a studio in the Philippines. And basically, that's why the animation took a nosedive in the 5th season, because they were using a completely different animation studio. It was terrible. Oh my God, it was so bad. Lord have mercy.
What I mentioned of season 5 with Lalandra coming to pick up Xavier and stuff like that, that is literally all I remember. I mean, all I remember. When people kept talking about Wolverine getting whooped, I'm assuming they're talking about Proteus when he was just big ass angry ball of light.
Oh shit!
I think that was Proteus.
So just a heads up, we might not be able to see the video. Okay, hold on. I want to real quick.
When you pulled it up, I saw it.
Okay. So here, I'm gonna just real quick.
I saw it and heard it.
Okay, you saw it and heard it. Okay, I'm gonna just let me know if it doesn't show up.
Yeah. Because when you pulled it up, I have YouTube pulled up. So
okay, so all right, cool. Just want to make sure y'all can see, because I can see it on my screen when I.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I just want to, okay, so y'all should be able to see
it's fine. YouTube's fine.
Okay.
YouTube's fine.
Okay, cool. So here, we're about to look into this. This is the She-Hulk trailer. And yeah, that's all I got. We're gonna look at it and bask in the glory of Tatiana Maslany.
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a normal lawyer. Well, not that normal.
These transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I think that's going to be part of the fourth wall breaking. I think that was a very clear hint that we're going to see the fourth wall breaking from the that She-Hulk is usually want to do in the comics.
I didn't read a lot of She-Hulk, so I didn't know she did fourth wall breaking. But I just looked at that more so like one of those old, like, shit, you and me grew up in Memphis, like those shitty Quarter B Trotz lawyer infomercials. That's what I thought this was supposed to be.
It might be. The only reason I say that though is because look at how Mark Ruffalo is dressed. That's the old Bill Bixby.
Okay.
That's the old Bill Bixby. Y'all remember the old Incredible Hulk series from like way back in the day? That's the old Bill Bixby banner fit right there. They are going out of their way to make it look like it's some 70s shit. That's why I think that's why they're doing it the way they're doing it. Now I know some people didn't like, which here's the thing I look at, and I'm actually glad this shot is here in this trailer, because it actually shows the disparity between the size of what Tatiana Maslany is compared to Hulk.
Yeah.
When she is not transformed, and then you go into was it this part right here is from this, I think was before or after, I can't remember. There it is. So right here, this is the part I saw people like, there were some nerds getting angry about. Why?
Because she wearing Jordan 1s?
I mean, she is. I ain't mad at her. She got the new ones. But no, people were upset because they were like, "Oh, she's too skinny," or she's
fuck out of here,
dude. Like, well, and it's like you look at this and it's like, oh, wait, oh,
look at it. Look at it. It don't make no sense. Look at it.
Hey, look, it wasn't my fault because Disney actually released that still. See, look, I didn't do that. Wasn't me. That's all you get to see is She-Hulk. This is all you get to see is She-Hulk right here.
Well, you see that, and then there was another one where you see her in a dress. You just see,
but you only see her from like the waist down.
Yeah, green thigh.
Look,
but no, that's what she looked like. And not to go into a different media, but I mean, it's
Right.
all the same. That's what she looked like body wise in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah,
She wasn't just Hulk swole in that fucking game like the Hulk
No,
was. Like, no.
no,
That's
no, not at
fucking
all.
that's Jade Cargill, right?
Man, right? Dude, honestly, if I found out they hired Jade Cargill to be a body double for the CG on on She-Hulk, I'd have fell out. I'd have
I
fell
hope they're
out.
not. I hope these people aren't clamoring for her to be the current She-Hulk that got beat stupid by Thanos, and now she's swole and Forrest Gumped. I hope that's not
Right.
what y'all clamoring for.
This is the shot that Carter's talking about, by the way. Look, all you see is some thigh meat.
Green is my favorite color. Is all I'm saying.
Look, you see that green knee, man. Do you know, Carter? Do you know this would be considered pornography back in like the 1920s?
Well, consider me a pervert because
Oh Lord, she's showing her thigh. Good Lord, it's too close to her vagina.
now one thing,
Mhm.
because it looks like they're gonna just have She-Hulk in this. Yeah, I have gamma powers like my cousin, and I'm still gonna
Right.
do me. Refresh my memory. How did she get her powers? How did she
These
become
transformations-
She-Hulk?
Okay, so all right, the way it happened was there was someone that put a hit out on her because like a case she was working, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And they sent a hit squad at like an assassin, like a hitman or whatever. And basically, she got clapped and she needed a blood transfusion.
Mm-hmm.
The blood transfusion, the only person who could be her donor was
Mm-hmm.
Bruce.
Gotcha.
But if I remember correctly, the timing of it, I don't think that he knew. He'd either just become the Hulk or it was right before he became the Hulk. I can't
Mhm.
remember exactly. But because that's kind of been retconned here and there. But yeah, basically she got a blood transfusion from Bruce because they're cousins.
Okay.
And like I said, he was the closest like donor match for her. How they're gonna do it in this, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go that same route. They may go a less
Whoa, I didn't know that's what that
convoluted
was.
route. What?
Wow. I need to. Somebody gonna have to go in a hole in a minute.
Why was up?
Shadow Strider said it got me thinking of China in the Avengers parody. I didn't know there was an Avengers parody until I googled it just now.
Oh Lord!
And
You
now
didn't
I'm
know?
seeing China,
You know?
green China getting rammed. Well, I gotta
Look, getting rammed by Thor. I ain't gonna lie. Here's the sad part: them Avengers parodies, the porn parodies. Some of them characters were more comic accurate than the shit we got in the MCU. Just a couple of them.
It just said Avengers parody. I'm expecting
China
to see
as
some
She-Hulk.
goofy ass. What's that shit? Funny or Die skit.
Oh
Literally.
no!
That's what I thought I was about to see.
No, this was a whole.
I just see Joni Laura getting drilled.
Dude, this was a whole porn parody, my guy. It's rough. It's rough. I mean, here's the sad part is, I mean, she actually made a halfway decent She-Hulk, but God rest her soul. But you could tell they painted they didn't. That wasn't no CGI. She was completely painted for that.
Yeah, because Thor, like some of the paint is off some of her face because Thor clutching her like he got the tongue and death grip on her head.
He
That's
does.
what I'm looking at right now.
Oh yeah, no, he wearing her ass out.
I didn't need to see that this morning. It's 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
I just want to do a nice wholesome Blerd Cave. Y'all got to be more specific when you all say something.
I tell you what, I'm gonna show a PG version of her in this costume as PG as I can share. One that won't get the show cut off. But yeah, this is it right here.
Why couldn't I see that one first?
I specifically looked for it. I specifically looked. I was like, yeah, no, because I saw the one you saw about where she had where Thor had her by the back of her head, and she was literally getting, and she had her hand like this, like the ref was right there. You had a ref get in close and be like, and like, and she was like. Carter is disgusted with me right now. He is disgusted. No moist kingpin. Wait a minute. Wait, Carter, you remember that shit? God damn, why y'all do Kingpin like that? Why y'all do my mans like that? Y'all ain't had to do Kingpin like that. Y'all dirty. Y'all dirty as fuck. Whew, anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Whew, Lord child. Okay, so Carter said, I got to have a sip. He gonna take the bottle to the head. Oh man. Anyway, Carter, what did you think? Like, you know, because we kind of talked around it. What did you think about that trailer for She-Hulk?
The ending is what got me. Because that seemed like it's gonna be more on the quirky side. A lot of people talked about Charles Soule's run.
Yeah.
Because Brandon, that was one of the last good She-Hulk runs. One reason being Charles Soule is a lawyer, so he was able to bring some of that over into that book. It's just a lot of people didn't like that book because the art was awful to certain people.
Yeah. I totally get what you're saying.
The art was awful, but it's Tatiana Maslany, and I was a real big fan of Orphan Black, so She-Hulk was getting watched regardless.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I think the trailer's fine.
Yeah, the one thing I will say, I was not expecting. Well, I don't like Smart Hulk, but I was not expecting to see him in the trailer like that.
Okay, yeah, no, he's in it. He's in the show.
Yeah.
There are even some rumors, and I want to say, make sure we say rumors, that Charlie Cox is going to show up at some point in it as well. But like I said, that's hearsay by this point, as far as I'm concerned. So if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let me get rid of a couple of things here because we actually can kind of run through the rest of this pretty easily, just because these were just announcements more than anything else. But yeah, this right here, this is everything that was announced. Like we already talked about X-Men 97, the continuation of the original X-Men anime series from the late 90s. Echo, the TV show, was officially announced. Which, I mean, it's been announced for a while, but we actually got to see an actual official announcement. Of course, we've already talked about Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and She-Hulk. We also got word that we're going to be getting a Spider-Man freshman year animated series, which is an origin. It's an origin story animated series, which means we're going to see Uncle Ben die again. Exactly. I Am Groot. That one we've known about for quite some time. So yeah, that's not news.
Yeah. James Gunn actually came on Twitter saying that he was going to be producing it.
Yes.
He's going to be producing, or he's going to be directing it.
I think he's producing. I don't think he's directing. Okay. Ironheart, we've already known about. Secret Invasion, we've already known about. What If Season 2, we've already known about. And Agatha House of Harkness was rumored, but we weren't really 100% sure it was actually going to happen. Catherine Hahn was very cagey about it when she was asked. But Agatha House of Harkness is coming to Disney Plus. This is real. It's happening. And we're getting an animated Marvel Zombies. So it's going to be... So, like, yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's a lot to take in. There's a ton to take in, actually. Almost too much. Like I said, we're just like, oh my god, shit. How am I gonna eat all this content? But I'm here for it. For the most part. There's some things there are maybe a couple of things that I could do without. The Spider-Man series I could do without, but I mean, I like Spider-Man. I'll watch it. My daughter loves Spider-Man. It's one of her favorite superheroes, so of course we'll watch it. The I Am Groot thing, I could take it or leave it. And Yeah, that's really about it. The other thing. Let's get into the other thing here.
Okay.
Because we got some more here. God, there was so much. Okay, so we also got some new Hawkeye footage.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm gonna have to do a little differently, but you'll be able to watch it because, yeah, it's just gonna show up. It's just gonna show up on the thing just because of the way we're gonna be doing it. Share audio and window. There we go. Or wait, no, we gotta do the entire screen if we want the audio. So there you go. Here. There. This one is coming straight from Disney Plus. This is the actual 14-minute. It's like it was a 14-minute little kind of sizzle reel deal that they did. We're gonna go through it. I actually got it at the little over the halfway mark. So yeah, there you go. And let's see how this plays out. But this is actually going to kind of give us everything we just looked at, plus some more shit.
Space and time, giving birth to new heroes.
Let's see.
Till I fix this.
Look, I know this may sound weird, but I've trained
Rogers
for as long as I can remember. When I put that suit on, I thought, this is it. This is the moment I become who I'm supposed to be.
Oh, shit.
I remember the day I thought the same thing. You know, this life you want to live, it comes with a price.
Oh, there's also things you gain. Like trick arrows and a cool costume.
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm not a role model to anyone.
Yes, you are. As far as I'm concerned, we're in this together.
Aw.
Do you mind getting that? My mom canceled my credit card.
Oh my god.
We need a car.
Oh, can we take this one? Man, this thing is beautiful.
Not smashing a 72 Challenger. Come on.
I respect it.
I
totally respect it.
Like, I'm about to fuck this car up.
Get over here. I need you to drive.
What? I don't want to drive.
Come over here.
You drive. I shoot.
I'm not hearing you. You drive, okay?
Okay.
I do. I like that.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh, dude, the tracksuit mafia.
How many we got?
Why play that song?
Dude, I'm actually kind of here for it. Bruh.
Wait. We're out of regular arrows.
What do you mean? Oh my god, trick arrows?
Look, yep, not this one.
All right, you don't have to say that.
Not this one. This is too dangerous.
This man about to kill all of them.
Hey, be careful.
I was born here.
They're not regular arrows.
Beanie, miny.
Come on.
No. Holy there are arrows more dangerous than that one?
Oh, beat the dog. Okay, so we actually see Echo a good bit in this. Like, that's who Hawkeye's fighting with.
A plunger arrow? What is a trick that is completely useless?
I like that.
Hang on.
That was amazing!
Kate, follow me.
Now that I've seen this, I'm excited.
See? I told you, dude. Dude, that shit's kind of fucking fire.
So today,
Yeah. Now
dude.
that
This
I've
is
seen
just
that,
we look to the future.
this actually they're gonna show some more shit. Like it's like some new shit mixed with some old shit.
the elite
can't tell the difference.
Hawkeye not wearing his hearing aid. Here's the
Be
thing,
my
though.
waking life.
Oh, I didn't know you were still playing it. My bad.
Yeah.
The voice.
This is some of the stuff we've already seen, but they
Yeah.
they do sneak in some new footage here and there.
I like that this trailer kind of, well, not this specific trailer, the one that they showed of extra footage, like when he opened his eyes and there were just bodies around him. I like that they're showing
Jennifer
that
Walters.
Yeah.
the other
I'm a
personalities
normal lawyer.
will just take over,
Well,
Mm-hmm.
not that
do some
normal.
work, and
These
then he'll snap back into it. So
transformations are triggered by
that's
anger.
I
Fear.
like it. I
Don't
love
make
it,
me
dude.
angry.
they could really take
You wouldn't
that
like me when
to
I'm
some
angry.
messed up places if they wanted to.
Oh no, they definitely can. They definitely can.
Kamala, let's talk
This is the
about
Miss
you.
Marvel joint again.
It's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who save the world.
Maybe now they do.
I got this, right?
Totally.
What's next?
That's a fucked up ending for a season, man.
Dude, it really is.
You really, I mean, you were redeemed, but nah, motherfucker, you still stuck here by yourself.
Oh yeah, no. You ain't getting out. You ain't getting out.
That's cold, man.
Woo! Look how they had to show Scarlet Witch all zombified. Like that dude just woke up in bodies.
Yeah, that was.
They had to show Zemo.
You know they had to. You know they had to. But okay, one thing I was gonna say, two things. One, to the Elite X1, Hawkeye not wearing his hearing aids. That wasn't the joke. The joke was the stream just got taken down, Ernie.
Oh shit! Of course it did.
For
Right as I stopped playing it.
For policy
Right as-
violations. Wow, boy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. They'll probably put it back in a minute because I'm not playing anything. Let's see. Remove and stop screen sharing. There you go. Let's see if it comes back up.
Goodness, man.
Yeah, I swear, dude. I feel like they only fuck with us. I know that's not true, but that's what it feels like.
I've seen too many white people that just put theirs out with thousands of views and upon thousands of views,
and nobody says anything.
Maybe it's because we're streaming. You think we ought to just do them just videos and just drop them like that?
I don't know. We'll see. That might be the thing. That might be the way to do it.
Because this is infuriating. Because we're doing the same thing everybody else fucking doing.
Oh no, we are. We're doing the exact same thing, but the difference is,
yeah.
Well, the thing is, we're also showing something I don't think anyone else has really shown because, like that video is not. I don't think it's available. Like it's readily available for people to stream. So if you don't have Disney
I would
Plus,
laugh if it was one above none alternative factual reporting your ass.
Oh, they probably did. I ain't mad at them. Yeah, they do what they got to do. Whatever helps them sleep at night. Let's see. Your stream will turn red blood because we detected cover. Here, let's see. I want to see something here. Hold up. I'm gonna refresh this and see if maybe it'll change. Hell, it should go away because we're not playing anything. But
Lord,
whatever.
I'm refreshing it.
Yeah, I just refreshed it just a second ago. It's still down. Let's see.
Ain't really a party unless the cops get called twice.
Damn. That is okay, yeah, it's no longer being suspended. It really isn't. It really isn't a party unless the cops don't get called twice. Yeah. It's like, look, like some shit got to get broke and the police got to show up. Yeah. And I feel like that's what happens every time.
Oops.
But it is what it is, and I'll dispute it, and they'll likely release it, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. K-Pac, we do not want no Agatha. We don't want no Agatha Harkness show. First of all, who the fuck is we?
I'm about to say, are you?
I
Venom?
don't speak French.
I'm about to say, are you Venom? All this, we can do whatever we want. No. I want all the Agatha Harkness. Look. I'm sorry you don't appreciate the greatness that is Catherine Hahn, but I do.
That boy said, back in this ish like my baby mama. I don't know if you want to be back, because if you call her your baby mama, there's some problems there.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, Vampire said they are really watching your shit,
man.
They really are. They really are. It's like, bro, I'm nobody.
I mean, at least that's
nobody.
It.
Yeah, at least that. Yeah. Well, shit. You know what? I was gonna say let's do one last one, but now I'm scared.
Man.
Now I'm scared.
Well, one thing I do want to talk to you about, because
what's up?
The embargo lifted, and I was going to ask you, have you been checking out people's opinions on that Cowboy Bebop?
Oh yeah, I've seen some opinions. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna have to see it for myself to have an opinion on my own. But one of the common criticisms I think I saw was that because they're taking 30-minute episodes and stretching them into like an hour episode, that there's a lot of like fluff. But I mean, I don't know. For me, what some people sometimes see as fluff, I see as character development. And what some people see as things being stretched too thin. Yeah. Sometimes I just see it as the natural progression of things. I don't know. I want to see it for myself. I want to see it for myself, because some of the people that I've seen actually talking about it are just like, I don't know. They're people whose opinions I don't generally agree with anyway. Yeah. So I'm gonna watch shit for myself. And,
the one constant I've heard is that our leads are great. It's just everything around the lead.
Like, okay, so yeah, the main,
really, like Spike, Jet, and Faye are great, but they not the whole thing. It is what I'm being told. We got a $5 super chat from Xtrib saying the mouse then kicked in the door, waving the 44, and I'm here for all these new shows. Let's get it. I feel you, big dog. I feel you. Hey, Metal Ryan Gamer. I don't know why I was gonna say that R capitalized, like you some kind of anime villain. I'm sorry.
You just made this dude sound like he was the motherfucking Akatsuki.
See, I don't know why, but when I saw that Metal Ryan and then I saw the game at the end, I thought he was like an Ultimate Muscle character.
Oh Lord!
Like he was in the BWO with Kevin Mask.
Oh my God!
Remember Kevin Mask and Checkmate?
Lord. Well, we also got one from John the Motive $5 super chat. Said it's a slobber knocker. Jim Ross was talking about we were talking about China earlier.
We got hear you saying Tugboat Willie rolling up on you with the Glock every time you try to look at one Disney video, man.
Dude, man, what you said. They like, no, you don't. Look, and he doing a little like twerk jump. He like swinging his little booty and got the gun out, got the blicky on you.
I've actually seen YouTube videos of Arn Anderson on is it
he's
AEW?
armed AEW.
Okay, there you go. But no, it's him in the ring, and then you just got the entire arena chanting, "Get the Glock! Get the Glock!
Get the Glock!" Yeah, because
that was funny as shit,
dude. Because that shit was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, because they started calling him Armed Anderson.
Oh God,
Armed. Dude, Arn Anderson. And dude, it's like, dude, first it was like, dude, you got the spine buster. That was enough.
Right.
Now this dude got the glizzy.
Now I feel like a drug got it because I read Carlos Johnson's $4.99 super chat wrong at first. A little bit of bail money, not a little bit of pill money like I thought it said. A little bit of bail money since the mouse was shutting stuff down. And can Disney Plus put Pride of X-Men on Disney Plus? Kids need to know.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Carter, have you ever seen Pride of the X-Men?
I have not, but I was assuming he was talking about Kitty Pryde, but then I saw Pride of, and it made me think of Lion King. So I'm thinking it's some kind of Disney cartoon animal like Crypto, the super dog with the X-Men. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that joke.
Okay. So Pride of the X-Men. Pride of the X-Men was the what's the best way to put it? It was the original pilot.
Okay.
For the X-Men animated series. For those who some of you may know this, some of you may not know this. I don't know who does and who doesn't, so I'm just throwing it out there. But yes, Pride of the X-Men was it was basically if you wanted to see what was for all intents and purposes a just absolute crazy fever dream of an X-Men cartoon. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yep. Here it is. Ooh, that one is framey and a motherfucker. Framey then a motherfucker.
Blerd Radio is asking the one with an Australian Wolverine, so it was really Hugh Jackman. It was actually Hugh Jackman.
It was yeah. Okay, so yeah, Wolverine had. Okay, so here I'm gonna pull it up. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about here. Here let's share video file. Let me see if I can. Where is it on my hard drive? Here we go. Make sure we don't pull up the wrong shit. There. Open. Let me mute this real quick just because I know it's going to come in like egregiously loud. So here.
Sticky Tape TV. That's a nasty name for something.
It really is. Here we go.
Fuck is this? Is this the arcade game from back in the day?
Okay, yeah, actually that's what the arcade game was based on. It was based on this. It was based on this. But here, I'm just gonna play the intro to it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But yeah, so yeah, that was it.
That intro was kind of tight. I didn't know Magneto had hordes that were gonna beat up the X-Men.
Yeah, he did. Magneto's hordes are on the way. Dude, but yeah, the reason why it's called Pride of the X-Men is because it introduces Kitty Pryde as the okay, so you know how we had Jubilee, who was supposed to kind of be like our connection to the X-Men, like they treated the X-Men like they were some like monolithic thing, and that Jubilee was kind of your way to connect to the X-Men.
Yeah,
Kitty Pryde was that in this series. Obviously, did not get picked up, but it did get turned into the arcade game that we all know and love.
Okay. It came out in 1989. That's why I don't know what the fuck this is because I was only 1 year old. Okay.
There you go. Mm-hmm. And what they did was, but what they did with this, they actually took this and they decided to kind of hold off. They came back later, and that's how you got the animated series we got later.
Okay.
But it's actually a really fun cartoon if you take it for what it was. If you take it for what it was, you're not trying to judge it through like a 2021 lens. If you judge it by a lens of 1989, you're kind of like, oh yeah, this is perfectly normal. But yeah, Wolverine spoke with an Australian accent in the matter of fact, let me see if I can find a shot where he's actually talking.
Okay. While you do that, we got the Elite X1 saying, Ernie, let's not forget this also came out this also came from that episode of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends when Iceman went to visit the X-Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know this. Okay, we bringing that thing together. I see.
I'm sorry. I guess I faced through the
April
computer.
O'Neil?
She has the power to move through solid objects, a power known as phasing.
Kids! It is
Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off.
Yes, he purred and then said kids.
No, get the Nicki Minaj out of here. No. Can we go to recommended, please? I need us to move over. No.
Wait,
he just Birdman me. No.
Wait a minute.
But he isn't your enemy.
Wait here. Wait.
Of course, it's all been real.
He did it again.
Get with it. The X-Men don't have room for whiny brats.
Just
Oh my God.
The X-Men don't have room for whiny brats. That was a thing that happened. Yes, it was a thing that happened. Kids. Well, the crocodile Dundarine. Yes. That was the thing that happened, y'all. I apologize. But it was a good. I like it. It's actually, Carter, I do actually recommend. Matter of fact, one day we might play it in the Discord because it's actually pretty cool.
See,
I like it.
Now you doing this wee shit. I don't want to see this.
Dude, you might like it.
I'm not gonna have James Howlett purr at me. No. No.
Kids.
I did not need you to do that in my ear. That was disrespectful. That was actually disrespectful.
I guess here we can do this one. Let's do. Oh, did you know that Amazon kind of stunted on Disney?
Are you talking about the boys?
Mm-hmm, yeah, VOT Plus Day. VOT Plus. Dude, that shit had me fucking die. Here, I'm actually gonna pull this shit up. I don't know if you guys saw this shit. It was fucking hilarious though.
Yeah,
it made me laugh.
That's pretty funny.
If nothing else, here we'll remove that from the. And here we'll share again. This shit had me fucking dying laughing. It was fucking crazy. Here, let me bring it down just a touch. Here we go.
You have the power to control the greatest content in the world.
Enjoy the action and the excitement of all of your favorite VOT Studio films and series. Plus,
Stay informed with reliable news you can count on from people you can trust. Plus,
Never miss a game. 24/7 coverage of your favorite sports teams. Plus,
That's when I started.
Dude, that shit killed me.
That's when I started laughing.
and that tell the stories we want to see. Plus,
from urban beats to city streets, shows that put diverse voices front and center. Plus,
timeless stories of heroes who may be gone but are never forgotten. Plus,
plus.
VOT.
Now, I thought Gus Fring said that they were a pharmaceutical company. They got a whole ass streaming service.
They do. VOT Plus.
Gus Fring was acting like they just Walgreens around here. They got streaming service.
No, dude, they getting everything. They got streaming services. They got all. Dude, I love they dropped that shit soon as Disney got done with that shit.
That was funny.
Soon as Disney,
Because they've still been doing the news updates.
Yeah. Did you see the one they did with Wolverine?
No.
They have one where there was like a character that's supposed to be like Wolverine. It was fucking hilarious.
Of course, the hip hop beat comes on for A-Train. Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna pretend to be surprised. Okay. I'm gonna pretend to be surprised. Let's see here.
SFC
We got one.
Cape Killer with 22 months of Blerd Club Gold. Goddamn, boy.
Lord.
22 of them things. Blerd
Lord.
Carter, have you checked out Arcane on Netflix yet? It's fire. That was actually going to be my recommended because I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like Mobiles, Sam. I am, and I really like Arcane. Arcane is really good.
I haven't watched it, but I haven't watched it. I don't have any interest in League of Legends whatsoever. Like,
and that's my
not
thing.
in the slightest.
But
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in League of Legends. I tried to play it. I was more of a Paragon guy. The community is. That shit makes Dead by Daylight's community look like the Mr. Rogers neighborhood.
It really does. It really does.
Taking that out of the equation, it's just a really good anime show. It's just a really
it
good
really
show.
is. No, it really is.
Yeah, Arcane is just really good. So yeah, I would recommend it if you hadn't seen it yet. It's 6 episodes now.
Aren't they releasing them? Yeah, like week by
It was
week.
supposed, yeah, I think it was supposed to be weekly, but for whatever reason, the day it dropped, they released 3, and then yesterday was 4, 5, and 6. So it's 6 episodes right now, and it's really good. It's really, really good. It's funny because I don't like League of Legends, but watching that, I downloaded League of Legends on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably not gonna play it. I'm probably gonna look at it for a minute and then delete it and then just go back to just watching Arcane. But yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, Ernie, yeah, Arcane's good.
Yeah,
Arcane is actually good.
Oh, I don't know if I told you, I did finally watch The Harder They Fall.
What'd you think?
I liked it. Well, okay. I will say, I will confess, you spoiled something for me it was a spoiler without context.
What do you mean?
When you were talking about a conversation you and our mutual friend Bishop were having in the Memphis Discord, there was something you said that y'all were like having a debate about the movie. And I don't even think you realized you said it because you kind of said it quick and you didn't really say anything else after. So like I had no context. So I basically spent the whole movie wondering who was whose spoilers. I spent the whole movie like wondering. I was like, well, I said, ain't nobody mentioned shit. And then when it got to the end, I was like, oh, okay. Well, I kind of saw that. I mean, it was something I saw coming. I figured they had some connection.
Yeah,
that was deeper. That would kind of explain things better. But I didn't care. I didn't give a shit. But because I had seen plenty of other spoilers about the movie up to that point. But I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was like the greatest thing on earth I had ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
but it was fun. It was a fun movie. It was a touch too long.
Okay,
just a touch. Like I'm not saying like egregiously. I felt like you could have shaved about 20 minutes off it.
What do you think they could have gotten rid of? Or kind of like squeezed a little bit?
I feel like the bank robbery was unnecessary.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
I skipped it part.
Tell me when they go rob the white folks?
Yeah.
That part I felt was unnecessary.
And it was just all white. I laughed at it and then was like, okay, let's speed this up.
Yeah, like I mean, the thing is, it's not even a bad scene, but it was one of those things like when you realize what they're just going to end up doing with what they did anyway, it just seemed unnecessary.
Yeah,
like it was like I get why they did it, but it's just I don't know. I would have left that out. I would have left that on the cutting room floor. I would have literally just gotten to the showdown because we all know what's coming. It's a Western. A lot of the Western tropes are there. There were some things I didn't expect to happen. Some things that did happen, I did expect to happen.
Okay.
But like the whole scene between Cherokee Bill and what was the boy's name? Quick Draw.
Yeah.
I actually saw that shit coming. I saw it coming a mile away.
Okay.
When it happened, I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But when it happened, when the thing that happened, I was like, that's what I would have done. That's exactly, and honestly, any smart person would have done. Any smart person would have done that because it was like literally when the thing that happens, I was just like, yep. And Cherokee Bill said, and he literally almost verbatim, and I'm not even bullshitting you when I say this. What he said immediately, what he said immediately after, though. Remember what he said immediately after? He was like, "Man, they always count too long." I said it the same time he did, and I'd never seen the movie before.
Now, that's one thing I was going to ask you. What did you feel about Lakeith Stanfield's character?
I liked it. I thought he was good. The only thing I didn't like about him is that, like, he was one of those characters, and this isn't spoiling anything. He was one of those bad guys who doesn't think he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, or he doesn't think, like, he's one of those bad guys who hangs out with bad guys, but he thinks that he's better than the other bad guys because he's not as violent or as vile or as evil as the other bad guys. I didn't like that aspect about him because it made him come off as pretentious, which might have been the point. It might have been the point. But I did think he did a good job. Actually, the only person whose performance I wasn't crazy about? And this is going to surprise you probably.
What, Regina King?
I wasn't crazy about her performance. You want to know why?
Go ahead.
She was always mugging at the camera.
That's it.
No, I mean, well, okay. So every time she had a scene with somebody, she always had this like smirk. Like it was, and I don't mean like the smirk that a villain has because like they know you can't do shit to them. And maybe that was what they were trying to go for, but it came off more as she was smirked. Like, you know, sometimes we watch blooper reels and like the person who's not facing the camera is trying to make the other motherfucker laugh. That's what it looked like. A lot of it looked like like when she was talking to Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Nat Love in the movie.
Yeah.
When she was talking to him at one point where they were trying to negotiate, and like the whole time she had this kind of like, you could see the side of her mouth like curling up, like he was making faces at her and she was trying not to laugh. That's what it came off as. But
there's a comment right now from Wilbur Robinson. How you think your man from Blerd Radio felt about seeing his grandfather on TV again?
I don't think. Okay, so yeah. So I don't know if y'all know. By the way, if you don't follow Blerd Radio, please go do it. But one of the crew from Blerd Radio, Elgin, he revealed last time, I think when we were on.
Yeah, when we were guests.
He brought up. He's like, yeah, he found out he was descended from Nat Love, and I was like, man, you know that last part of the movie where the motherfuckers are riding. Yes, ain't spoiler, but when motherfuckers are riding off in the sunset, you know that man's great grandpappy was about to be born. He was about to be conceived.
we can't be on Blerd Radio anymore. I hope you know.
Oh, why?
Because if he's on there, swear to God, I'm going to say it. You a buck.
DJ Lucari's Kang variant. Oh God!
I'm gonna say it as soon as he gets introduced. What's up, y'all? DJ Lucari in the building. Now you a buck.
Yeah, you.
I'm saying shit.
Actually, no, you don't be like, no, you a Kang. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say you a Kang. God damn it. Look, you know what? That confirmed. DJ Elokari is in Young Avengers in the MCU.
Oh wow!
Confirmed. He's gonna be Iron Lad. He's gonna be Iron Lad in the Young Avengers. They gonna call him. They gonna call him. Oh my God, we're being too wild. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anyway,
wait. Real quick. Shang-Chi came out this year, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, K-Pop, you wild. I'm sorry.
What?
No, he was just saying that he liked The Harder They Fall. Well, he gave two examples of Eternals and Black Widow were disappointments to him, basically. And he puts The Harder They Fall over those. But I can't put, and then someone else made the comment of, yeah, the Marvel movies ain't hitting like that this year. But I'm like, nah, I just saw Shang-Chi yesterday. I don't know about that.
Nah, Shang-Chi
was tight.
I mean, look. If you wanted to say, like, okay, if you came to me with the opinion that Black Widow wasn't particularly good, I mean, I would allow that because while I enjoyed it immensely,
yeah,
I get why people don't like it.
Yeah, I like Florence Pugh.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like her. She was real good.
Yeah. But Shang-Chi and the Legend of 10 Rings, I'm sorry, that movie is great. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That movie's off chain. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says about this either. I thoroughly enjoyed Eternals. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
still haven't seen it yet, so I can't say anything.
You're welcome to that incredibly, I guess, bold opinion. I don't know, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean,
Widow had y'all sleepy. Here to you. We just had this conversation early in the chat. The Punisher had both seasons of The Punisher had me sleepy. I was knocked the fuck out.
I didn't even watch the second season.
Both seasons of The Punisher had me like I was doped up on Excedrin. I ain't gonna say Black Widow had me sleepy.
No,
but
I'm gonna tell you what did have me sleepy.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman 84.
Oh yeah, we talked about that already.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 84.
No, when I was in Ryan's.
Oh yeah.
That was funny as fuck, man.
Dude,
if you all are not watching Ryan Stegman's streams, please watch them. Mm-hmm. Just type in YouTube Stegman and Friends. He had Charles Soule on there this week. It was great. And just, I don't know why, but I never expected like Marvel just to flame it like that.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna talk some shit.
I didn't expect Chip Zdarsky to lift up his shirt and show all his hamburger meat. I didn't expect that, but he did it this week.
This man. There's one last thing I do want to touch on or two last things, and then we'll kind of move on. I'm not going to show the trailer just because we've been having some bad luck with trailers lately, but I will show an image, and that's what we'll just have to live with.
Ooh,
no. We did get the reveal for Spider-Man in Marvel's Avengers, which actually looked really cool. So there you go. We didn't see gameplay or anything. We just saw a CGI trailer. It was a cutscene trailer, and this was the sum total of it. That was actually the very ass end of the trailer where everybody's basically in the shot together. You see all the Avengers, Black Panther, Captain America, Black Widow, Hulk, both Hawkeyes, Iron Man, Kamala, Thor, whatever. And you see Spider-Man. Probably the coolest part of it is Spider-Man trying to get Hulk to say his name properly. That was cute, and seeing him fist bump Kamala while she was giant size was pretty awesome. They've been showing off some of the new costumes. They got the I think it's the not the Iron Spider, but remember the old 90s metal spider costume?
Yeah.
They got that John in there. They got the classic Spider-Man suit because apparently people didn't like the current design, which is really weird because it's actually not that different. They didn't like the spider. Remember how folks didn't like the spider on Peter in the PS4 game?
Yeah.
It's the same energy. They hate the spider on his chest.
And I think that's where a lot of people are pissed about this. And I've had the conversation on this show before. You know why people don't like that skin? Or don't like that costume is because if you remember, they were promoting this game around the same time that PlayStation and Spider-Man was still out. So for all intents and purposes, because they were trying to get some sales, everybody expected that Spider-Man to be the PS4 Marvel Spider-Man.
They shouldn't have, because literally Crystal Dynamics was very vocal about saying that it wasn't. They actually said it wasn't. I don't have it in front of me, but I actually do remember them actually saying this Spider-Man is going to be a different Spider-Man. It's not connected to the PS4 game. The only reason why that Spider-Man is a PS4 exclusive is because Sony owns the digital rights to Spider-Man. That's the only reason why.
My thing is, they said that after when they announced that Spider-Man was going to be in it. And then you have...
They said it at the same time.
I feel like
it's just that people just saw it. This is what they did.
That's
people
what
did what they do on the internet. They just took some shit and they ran with it.
Exactly. So that's why I said that I feel like Crystal Dynamics came out with a statement afterwards, but at that point, people had already made up their minds.
Yeah, they made up their mind
that okay, this is the one for this is one for the PS4.
And it's not. It is not at all. It's a completely different Spider-Man. Yeah. He's around roughly the same age. He's college age. Yeah, he's about college age. But they did confirm that he is not a teenager. He is like someone who has been fighting crime since A-Day, and he's like college age. They did reveal that some of the costumes that we've seen in the Spider-Man games will be in this. And it drops November 30th. So
wow,
there you go. So, but only for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Everybody else can get fucked. And that's not my opinion. That's just the opinion that seems to be what Crystal Dynamics had. I mean, it's not really their opinion, but that's kind of what it comes to.
All y'all that want Spider-Man on Game Pass, go play Battlefield.
You ain't getting that shit.
Yeah, just go play Battlefield. Yeah, y'all might as well take that L.
Yeah, go ahead. Last thing.
Yes.
Letitia Wright. I don't want to spend that much time on it because it's stupid.
Okay.
So
this actually got brought up on Stegman's show yesterday.
Oh, what did he say?
Stegman didn't say anything. It was more so other people.
Oh shit, what they say?
So it was
oh god.
Let's just say at first they didn't have all the facts.
Okay.
So they just were under the impression, oh, this is someone who just doesn't want to get the fucking vaccine.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, she doesn't want to. Which that is true. She does not want to. But here's the thing. Here's what's going on. For y'all that don't know, Black Panther Wakanda Forever has basically been put on hiatus. The production has been put on hiatus to give Letitia Wright an opportunity to recover Well, originally it was for her to recover from injury.
Yeah.
Now it's on hiatus again because of a COVID-19. I believe it was for a COVID-19 scare. Now the other issue that's going on is that I don't know if y'all know this. Letitia Wright is not an American actress. She is Guyanese, I believe. I'm not mistaken. Either way, she's not a U.S. citizen at all. She had to travel back home. She lives in London, is where she lives, and there is a CDC implemented mandate that started on the 8th of November.
Okay.
Any non-immigrant, non-citizens flying to the U.S. must be fully vaccinated.
Okay.
Fully. And I'm going to tell you right now, to be fully vaccinated, it takes about roughly 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, because you got to get one shot, and I think, was it like 2 weeks later or a week later?
Yeah,
you
like
got to get the second.
Yeah,
you got to get the second shot. And then even after that, you're not considered fully vaccinated until 2 weeks after that, after the second shot.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at is about roughly a month that the movie has to halt production because she chose to not be vaccinated. Now, she is not vaccinated. She's not a U.S. citizen. So the shit's going to be shut down for a minute. She's not going to be able to return to the film until she is vaccinated. She has been very vocal about the fact she has no interest in the vaccination. And if I'm not mistaken, there was already a report going around saying that she was spreading anti-vaccination viewpoints on the set. And she didn't say anything initially to it. She didn't respond to it initially. However, she did come back a little later and say that anyone who knows me or has worked with me knows that I work incredibly hard at my craft, and my main focus is always to do work that's impactful and inspiring. But I want you to notice something in her statement. At no point did she ever say that she didn't express any anti-vaccination views. All she said was that I'm really good at what I do. I focus on what I do. That's just a really nice way of trying to just deflect and dodge fucking question. I don't think that like she was running around with a picket sign like, you know, like a crazy person and saying, you know, the vaccine is making the frogs gay. It's putting 5G in your body. Beware the Fauci ouchie. I don't think she's saying anything to that regard. I don't think she's doing anything on that level. But I would not be surprised if she probably expressed an anti-vaccination view in casual conversation with somebody. Because that's usually how this shit plays out. Like the shit with Gina Carano. She wasn't walking around with a picket sign and banners like she going to a WWE match. She ain't got signs like she going to WWE to the wrestling match so she can get seen on TV. She ain't got signs like that, but I'm pretty sure she was probably having a conversation with Pedro Pascal or probably had an offhand conversation with Carl Weathers, just kind of casual about, yeah, I think that vaccine's some bullshit. That's probably what happened. And then it got taken by sources and turned into something bigger than what it actually was. Doesn't make it okay, though, because what she was saying was stupid. It was ignorant. However, I think it's the same thing with Letitia Wright. Now, a lot of people have been calling for her to be recast. That might happen. It may not happen. I don't think it's going to happen because they've already shot a good chunk of the movie with her. Some people try to use Back to the Future as a measuring stick for replacing an actor. That's a different scenario. That's not the same thing happening here.
Well, who are we talking about in Back to the Future?
Okay, so you know that Michael J. Fox was not originally Marty McFly.
Did not know that. It
was Eric Stoltz. Eric Stoltz was originally Marty McFly. They shot with him for like several weeks. Okay. They actually shot most of the movie. I think they actually shot the whole movie with him. And then they realized that he just didn't have the quirkiness. Like, yeah, like Marty McFly was always just really like kind of like, you could tell he was the cool kid at his school, but you also could tell he had some weird quirks. Now, we would later learn some of these quirks were actually his Parkinson's disease that was fucking with him. Like, yeah, he would always kind of be like, I just don't know. That was Parkinson's. That wasn't his acting. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a good actor. Just saying that it was a thing that nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Eric Stoltz didn't bring that same level of charisma, so they basically politely fired him from the movie and then hired Michael J. Fox and reshot the whole movie.
Okay.
They're not going to do this with Black Panther. I'm sorry. They are not going to do this. They are already hitting production snags and halts. They are not going to go back and redo the whole movie just for her. Now, once this movie is done, and if Letitia Wright continues to have the same attitude towards the vaccine, which honestly, she's not going to be able to come to the U.S. anyway. So either one of two things is going to happen. Either she's going to voluntarily say, fuck this job, I'm not going to get vaccinated because I don't want to bother with it and I don't want this money. Or she will get the vaccine and then Disney will just be like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and finish this shit up. And then when they're done with this movie, be like, all right, cool, recast.
Okay. I don't know enough info about the whole decision. I know that she doesn't want the vaccine. I do know that part. I know that she released some kind of podcast everybody said was fucking stupid.
Yeah, she posted she
retweeted or something like that.
Yeah, she retweeted, and it was fucked up. It was very fucked up.
Okay, that I don't know the full details of that, but if they're halting production for injuries and for her to heal, okay, that's understandable. That's fine. When it comes to the vaccination standpoint, when it comes to that perspective, I think we've seen a lot of programs where the workaround for that is we just don't cast. We don't put these people in scenes together, or we have stunt doubles or things like that. So I think they can kind of find some. I'm hoping that they can find some kind of middle ground because, I mean, with this being a big Marvel franchise and with so many people that are looking at her just as a fan and stuff like that, because that's the one thing that a lot of people took away from Black Panther, which is some little girls wanted to be Shuri. So I'm hoping that they can find some kind of middle ground to get to, because if she doesn't want to take it, okay, that's fine. She doesn't want to take it. But like I said, you know, green screen, stunt doubles, just, you know, or just CG or something like that. So I'm like I said, I hope they can find some kind of middle ground for her.
Yeah. I even brought up what was it, Army of the Dead? Because you remember
you want to blind her with lens flare?
No, God no.
Okay.
But in Army of the Dead, they had to replace an actor.
And I never knew that until I saw it later on.
They had to replace an actor. So Tig Notaro,
who
played
pilot,
Yep. I forget. It was Chris. Was it Chris Idola? I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he basically got busted for. I think he like made advances at underage girls, something along those lines, and they basically. So instead of reshooting his scenes, at least with the rest of the cast, they basically scrubbed him out of the movie, and they shot Tig on green screen and then added her in after the fact. Or they shot or other scenes where, like, that's why there's a lot of shots with Tig, with that character, where it's just them looking at somebody else. Like, you don't really see them with anybody else a whole lot. And there's also why there's some scenes where you do see Tig with other people. And it's very rare in the movie you see this because it doesn't look good. And it's very obvious. Yeah. It's obvious that Tig is not on the screen with any of the people that they're talking to. It is incredibly obvious. Now, to people who don't understand filmmaking or don't understand the subtle nuances of filmmaking, you probably won't notice. But because while I am not a film major, I'm not a film student, I watch a shit ton of movies. Like, watching movies has been a hobby of mine. Understanding and dissecting movies, not just from a story perspective, but from a production perspective, has been a hobby of mine since I was knee-high to a giraffe's ass, if that's even a thing. But I saw that shit. Like, I noticed special effects. I pick out when special effects stick out. And every time Tig was on screen, I was just like, yep, this was a scene they scrubbed him out.
See, I was the complete opposite. One reason being because I was watching that shit on my phone. So I didn't notice until I could actually sit down in front of my PC, in front of my monitor, and then I watched it when
Then
I
you see
found
it.
out, and I'm like, damn, that's a nasty looking background.
HD is not. Yeah, HD is not the friend of a movie.
And that's why I hate all these high def shits. Because when you go back and you watch old movies that
you
are
see everything.
It's nasty.
Oh yeah, well you can tell. Like, okay, case in point, you can tell when someone okay, makeup.
Yeah,
movie makeup. They've had to change how movie makeup is done now because it's so obvious when you're watching something in high def. You can see it. You can tell when the shit ain't right. But yeah, neither here nor there. Did we catch this one from X-Riv earlier?
Yes, we
Mouse
did.
that kicked it. Okay. Wait. I couldn't remember. I'm going back and looking.
Yes, we did.
John the Mo to the $5 super chat. Australia Wolverine for the win. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know any better at the time. I thought the shit was normal. But Shaman 05 Live with a $2 super chat says, you violated by reviewing a trailer. Houseway. Dude, I have questions.
I don't understand it, man.
I have questions.
I will always have questions about that.
But yeah, it was, but yeah, the whole thing for me is, I'm not trying to preach at anybody and tell you what you should do with your life. If you want to be vaccinated, then I say, good on you. You're doing your part. If you don't want to be vaccinated, that's on you. But here's the thing. Don't be shocked if people don't want to be around you, or people don't want to work with you, or people take very high precautions when being around you. Because
and I agree with that. I agree with that. Because I'm
is
hoping, you know, even if you don't want to take it, at least be respectful enough of someone else.
Yes, please.
That's it. Like, if you don't want to take it, that's fine. But just please, like, as long as you respect someone else's space, and as long as you respect them enough to, you know, wear a mask, whatever. Just not,
dude, I'm vaccinated and I still wear masks.
Yeah, as long as you can respect someone and make them comfortable, then you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But like I said, I have to read more into the whole Letitia Wright situation because it's a lot of info that you have that I don't have, and I'd rather not speak on shit that I'm ignorant to. So I hope that they can find some kind of mid ground, because she's that for her to just be. I don't want her to just be. Oh, she was in one Black Panther movie and that girl off of that one Black Mirror episode, and that's it. Because she's a good actress. So
yeah.
I'm hoping they can find some kind of.
She is a good actress. She like Letitia Wright is. Look, Letitia Wright is a good actress. I take nothing away from her, and I would hate for her to fuck up a career because she just wanted to risk it all. She didn't want to take the proper precautions. You know what I'm saying? But that said, that's pretty much it. Let's well, Carter, we were going to talk about recommendeds, but you kind of brought up yours earlier. Would you like to readdress that in any way?
Yeah, my recommended this week is going to be the new Netflix series in a little tag team up with Riot Games, the creators of League of Legends, Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, what have you. They have a animated series on Netflix right now, 6 episodes in, called Arcane. It's actually showing you a particular character from League of Legends and several other characters from League of Legends and how they became to be and stuff like that. But the thing that's really good about the show is that even if you haven't played the game, it's really good. It's still an enjoyable show.
It's a really cool art style from the trailers I've seen. Yeah, I like it.
And what it is that art style is how the characters look a little
like
bit
in the cutscenes.
Yeah, in the cutscenes, or if you were to boot up the game and you see like the character when you're building
character art.
Character art, thank you, and the character cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the animation's really good, and even if you don't know who the fuck these people are, it's still good standalone. You don't have to know them. It's there for like Easter eggs sake.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like I said, it's 6 episodes in. I gotta watch these last 2 when we're done. It is. I will say it is not a kiddie show.
No. I got that, and I didn't get the impression. And just so y'all kind of know what we're talking about here, because I want y'all to kind of see the comparison between the artwork that you see in the show versus what you will see when you're watching this. Like actually, like you're watching this. So this is actually the artwork from the game. This is the art that you see in the game. Like this is like
that looks like Legends of Runeterra. It looks like the card game.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. But this is what the shit looks like when you're actually watching the show. It's like it's not that far apart.
Yeah.
It's not that far apart at all.
Think when you see like Final Fantasy cutscenes and stuff like that and how good they look, and then you see the Final Fantasy like Advent Children, stuff like that. Because apparently this took 10 years for them to finally have this come to fruition.
Yes. Okay. So, and this is the thing I try and point out to people, because I feel like people don't give this enough credit. So all the people that were talking shit when they were like complaining about how What If looks.
Yeah.
Like people didn't like the way that the What If animation looked. But here's the thing. The animation was done, I think it took them about a year or two to get that shit done. Imagine how long it takes. Like, so and not saying that the entire animation took this long, but just the production process, it took several years for them to actually get this off the ground. And there's a reason why you don't see that level of animation all the time, because it takes too fucking long to do.
And that's what has a lot of people scared, is that if this season ends up being really well, if it's fantastic, just with how long it took us to get this season, are we looking at like a Berserk situation where Guts gets on the goddamn boat and it's 30 years before we get a new season of Berserk? So that's what a lot of people are nervous about right now. But for even if you've never played the game before, like I said, you don't know a lick about anything, it's still a damn good animated series. So I'm gonna finish this since it's only 6 episodes, and I'm gonna step my anime game up, since a lot of you all have been recommending animes to me. I still have to watch that the Coochie Siren or Kaijin, whatever that shit is you like so much. There you go. And I still got a lot of stuff to catch up on. Orny, what are your recommended this week? He gonna whoop my ass butchering that name like I did. I know he is.
I was gonna say shit. The One Piece quest is ended for me.
How many episodes in are you?
I didn't make it very far. I didn't make it very far. It does, I'm sorry, it doesn't hold my attention. Like I could literally be doing anything else, and I'm just like, no, this ain't it for me.
Yeah. What's your recommended this week?
Mine is a video game.
Okay.
And that video game is gonna be Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't know why I forgot you had that. I thought you were gonna say Avengers.
No, Guardians of the Galaxy. I've actually been enjoying the absolute ever-loving fuck out of this game. This game is gold. I'm sorry, it's gold. I'm gonna keep recommending it. The more I play of it, the more I love it. I actually was gonna stream it at one point, but then like I was like, nah, I like playing this too much. I don't like having to wait. I don't like having to wait. Like the story is too good. Like, okay, case in point. Anyone who's actually seen not seen but read the Guardians of the Galaxy comics, this shit's for you. Because this has nothing to do with the movies at all. Not even a little bit.
Let me ask you this, because someone else said this. It's better than the movies in the sense of the characters. Like it blows the movies out of the water, since in the movies you only have like maybe an hour or two to portray these characters, as opposed to a 4 or 5 hour game. This game does these characters justice more so than the movies do. Yes.
Okay. Yes, they do. They do. Okay, now I will say this. Drax will remind you a lot of the Drax from the movies. Because that's kind of his current portrayal, I think, even in the comics now.
Okay.
The difference being is that it's not annoying. It doesn't become annoying at any point. Like, okay, I'll put it this way. Drax in the movies, where Drax is like the way he misunderstands things, misinterprets things.
Yeah.
It's played for laughs. It's played for laughs in the game, but not with him laughing.
Okay.
It's like he says something and you laugh at it because you know he didn't get it. And that, like, for instance, there's a point in combat where, like, Quill will be like, oh, we got so-and-so at 12 o'clock. And he was like, it basically, he just kind of points out the fact that I don't see how a clock is relevant to this fight.
Okay.
You know, like, it's shit like that. Or, like, there's a point where there's a revelation. I don't want to say what it is because it's kind of a spoiler, but I'll stay away from it. But like, there's a point where there's a huge gap you have to cross, and he was like, I don't see why we don't just throw the rodent. And then like it becomes an argument. There's points where the characters are arguing with each other, and like you can interject and say something. Like, I will say this too. I also kind of feel like, and I know this is, I know it's real popular to shit on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 for not being a better movie than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. But even though I think it's a just fine movie, it's fine. It's not like the worst thing on earth I've ever seen. It's a fun movie. I can watch it over again if I want to. But I feel like it took plot points from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and did them better than the movie did. Okay. Because the whole plot point where Quill and Rocket aren't getting along, it's done way better in this game. The revelation of what happens to Quill's mother is way more heartbreaking in this game than it is. Also, I want to point out the music for this game. And I'm not just talking about the licensed music. The sound designer for this game made an entire fucking 80s hair metal band album for this game that you can listen to in game. Like there's a point where, and it's not a spoiler, but you start the game, you're young Peter Quill sitting in your bed with the tape deck that he's holding out, and you're listening to the album. You even have the liner notes from the inside of the cassette that has all the lyrics to every fucking song in the order that they are played. And if you choose to do so, you can literally sit there and listen to that entire album and then have to flip the tape over to listen to the other side of it. And you can read along the lyrics. The music sounds so like, and the band is named Star-Lord, which is kind of where he gets the name. But I thought it was very interesting. They also don't lean into that whole Ego the Living Planet being his dad shit. They actually lean into his dad being Jason from the comics of Spartax. They actually Drax and Gamora, because Gamora is relatively new to the team as of the game. Drax and Gamora don't like each other. They actually delve into why Drax is called Drax the Destroyer and his vendetta with Thanos, and they even kind of delve into the fact that Quill doesn't understand what Groot's saying. Like, he can understand everybody else except Groot. They died, like, all the, like, not only that, dude, this will blow your mind too, and I don't want to say too much more beyond this. The characters that you're introduced to in this game are characters I didn't expect to see. There are so many characters that they show you in this game that you're like, dude, I didn't think they would go there. Like, I will say the Nova Corps is involved in this game. So yes, of course, you do see Richard Rider at a point, but like there's characters like, they show off characters like Wraith. They show off characters of course, Cosmo is in it. Mantis is in it. But there's so many characters that get brought up, name dropped, or teased or seen, and you're just like, dude, these motherfuckers did their homework. Like, you're like, these motherfuckers actually read these comics. They know what they're doing. And this is why I think the game has been getting so many good reviews, because people can tell that they actually gave a shit. Which I will say to that end, if you have not done so, I know a lot of people didn't want to play the game because they're like, oh, I don't want to play a game where I can only play as Star-Lord. It actually works. It actually works in ways that it honestly shouldn't. It honestly should not work, but it does. And honestly, I actually think you should get this team on other games.
Okay.
This team, honestly, you know what this game is? It's what I thought Avengers would be, minus the game service shit. It's actually what I wish Avengers was. Like, more of a single player story than just a multiplayer experience. Like, I feel like it should be a game like that. If there was any one criticism about this game, I do wish there was a multiplayer component to it, but it wouldn't work. It would be too weird because you have to make decisions. You have to make choices. You have to respond to things, and you would literally be taking agency away from other players if they didn't get to be. And it would convolute matters if you let everybody choose. Or maybe you could make it work somehow. I don't know. Maybe make it a democratic thing where if so many people choose this option, this is the way you go. If so many people choose the other option, this is the way you go. Or if it's a split, something else happens. I don't know. But it's awesome. It's awesome. But anyways, like they put old boy Dick Ryder. Yes, Dick Ryder is in the game. He is in the game. And there are a lot of jokes at his expense. But there are far more jokes at Quill's expense. Quill is treated like a fuck boy in this game. They are constantly clowning on this dude. Constantly lighting into his ass. Yeah, Jack Flag shows up in the game for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. It's amazing. It's great. That's Darkhawk. There's Darkhawk references.
Okie dokie.
They even mentioned the fraternity of raptors. Like all the Shi'ar is brought up multiple times. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But anyway, let's get into questions. We have any questions from Le Discord? I think we do. Okay. Here, let's get into these bad boys. We got a question from Obsidian King.
Okay.
Said, should the rumors about Namor be true after Black Panther Wakanda Forever, we'll have 4/5 of the original Defenders, Strange, Hulk, Namor, and Valkyrie. Do you think a Defenders movie could work? How would y'all feel about seeing a Defenders movie?
Well, seeing how the Netflix show went, there's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and the thing is, that's the thing. The Defenders was such a weird fit for Netflix because that wasn't the Defenders.
Mm-hmm.
That was not the Defenders at all. Like, they just kind of co-opted that shit and just made it a thing. The Defenders were, hell, Silver Surfer is really the only character that's kind of missing from this. And if they wanted to do it, I would watch it. I would fucking watch it. I think it would actually be really interesting, especially if you have them tackle some of the more crazy shit that happens in like the MCU. Kind of like the same way as I would feel if they did an Ultimates. If you did an Ultimates style movie or even TV show, whatever, I would love to see that just because I would love to see them tackle shit that's just weird. Just all the weird bullshit that just is because we technically have 4/5 of the Ultimates in the MCU right now. or rather, 4/6. But 4 of the 6 Ultimates. Hell, if you want to count Galactus, get Galactus in there. Make him the life bringer. I would eat that shit up. No pun intended.
Sure would.
Let's see here. We got another one here from Urban Prince of Strong Style. Says, do you think the Batman Who Laughs is based off of Judge Death? It's painfully obvious he's based off Judge Death with similarities just by looking at them. I don't think that's by mistake. Because that was kind of the same impression that I got when I first saw the Batman Who Laughs. Carter, are you familiar with Judge Death?
Judge Death, yes. I was introduced to Judge Death with the Judge Dredd versus Death GameCube game, where I could give someone life in prison for running over a goldfish.
Yes. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna pull something up here, and it's gonna make it even more painfully obvious. I just want to show y'all. This is an image. This is from the Chronicles of Judge Dredd. Right here, boom. Look at him. Look at that motherfucker. Tell me that ain't the Batman Who Laughs.
I think the Batman Who Laughs works. It's just they're doing what wrestling did with John Cena. They're shoving him down your throat,
giving you too much. It's oversaturation.
Way
oversaturation.
Too much. The Batman Who Laughs is a cool idea when done well.
Yeah, if done well, yes. If done well.
If done well in moderation.
Yeah. Like if you look at this, if the first thing you see, and I see it, and I'm not saying that Judge Death bit off of the Batman Who Laughs. I'm saying it's the other way around. If you look at the Batman Who Laughs and you don't see Judge Death, I don't know what to tell you. If you look at Judge Death and don't immediately think, wow, man, they really did bite off of off this motherfucker, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. Here, let's get this next one here. Ed Boy in the cut asks, are there any writers besides Hickman and Al Ewing they could make a wet paper bag interesting? Who could make the Inhumans interesting? Okay, I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you who could do it. And honestly, it's only because I have faith in this individual because of what he is doing with Eternals.
Yeah,
and that is Kieran Gillen. He could do it. He could do it. I actually think Donnie Cates could do it. Technically, he kind of already did.
Yeah, I figured you would bring that up. I think he's currently writing Miles Morales Spider-Man, which I don't really like. But before that, the reason I became a fan of his, Saladin Ahmed, I think is how you say his name. I do apologize if I butchered it.
Yeah,
but he did a damn good Black Bolt series.
Yes, he did. He did. His Black Bolt's really good.
Yeah, that Black Bolt was really, really good. So I wouldn't mind seeing him with the rest of those Inhumans. Or shit.
Yeah.
People keep forgetting about this, but Charles Soule did his thing on Inhumans.
Yeah, he did. I mean, honestly, he's kind of the reason I think people even gave a teeny tiny bit of a shit about the Inhumans, because he actually, I mean, he took chicken shit and turned it into chicken salad.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially in, I hate to bring this name up again, but he was also one of the people who did it. You had Warren Ellis with Charles Soule doing all the Inhumans and Inhumanity and things like that. You had Warren Ellis that was doing a standalone Karnak series. I didn't give a fuck about Karnak.
Dude, who cares about Karnak?
And then you read that book. And you realize, okay, this is somebody who can see the weakness in it. Just that book is really, really good. That book is really, really good.
You know who Karnak is? Karnak is like the Canyon of comic books. Like, who's better than Canyon?
Oh,
who's better than Karnak? Everybody. That's what I feel about Karnak. I do not give a fuck about Karnak. The only Inhumans other than Miss Marvel. That's an unfair statement. Yeah. The only Inhumans I really give a shit about are Black Bolt, Medusa, Crystal. That's it. Oh, Lockheed. I like Lockheed, but that's another story altogether. Yeah. He's the dog, so it's whatever. But that said, our next question is Rough Rider 86, and this one is something I can answer easily. He said, after hearing you, Paul Heyman, Guardians of the Galaxy, will you please stream this game? YouTube, Twitch will be there. Yes, I'll do it. I don't know
though, because that's a game with music so good, you're not allowed to stream it.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say
they do have a streamer mode for it.
They have a streamer
mode for it. It's none of the licensed music. No, take that back. They just don't play any music.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it says streamer mode quiets Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy for streamers. Which, I mean, and here's the fucked up part. And I'm gonna sound real ugly as fuck saying this, but one of the highlights of the game is when you fuck up. Like, because you could do this thing called a huddle where you can bring everybody in and give them a boost so they can start using their powers more regularly in the fight. And if you fuck up, they'll play they'll almost kind of rickroll you. Like, they'll play shit like, oh, Mickey, you're so fun, whatever. Or they'll play, never gonna give you up. Like, they actually will play that song. They'll play a song that's not very, like, fight-friendly. But if you get it right, they'll play, like, some badass shit that's, like, just perfectly made for a fucking superhero fight. But, yeah, that said, yeah, that one, I would do it, though. I wouldn't mind doing it. We also had another from Kaylin Wade saying, Blerd, what match are you looking forward to most at Full Gear, which is today, actually?
What's Full Gear? What's Full Gear?
That's the AEW pay-per-view.
Okay.
AEW's pay-per-view that's going to be out. It is, honestly, the more it goes, the longer it goes. I shouldn't care about this.
Yeah.
But here, let me remove this so it'll stop it'll stop fucking my shit up. Anyway, the match that I shouldn't care about, but actually kind of do now just because of who's involved. Because originally I think it was supposed to be Malachi Black versus Cody Rhodes, but they've actually changed that to a tag team match, I believe. Where it's going to be, I think it's Cody. Here, let me make sure I got this correct. I believe it is going to be, yeah, here's the full match card from Bleacher Report. So we got, let's see where to go. Yeah, no, not that one. Nope. Yeah, Pac and Cody Rhodes versus Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo. That is a bunch of motherfuckers in the same ring at the same time who can go. I really want to see that, and I'm actually kind of high-key hyped to see Miro versus Bryan Danielson. Just because those are two guys that, like, you got two WWE guys, or, former WWE guys. I don't even count Miro as WWE guy anymore because, like, he's changed so much. He's so much better in AEW than he's ever been that I feel like, dude, this match could be something special. It could be even the Eddie. I'm not even the biggest fan of Eddie Kingston. But him and CM Punk might actually be a pretty good match. After seeing that promo, they actually had a promo battle in the ring on Rampage last week. That was pretty much like it was almost straight out of the Attitude Era. Like it felt real. Like it felt like a real promo. So yeah, I'm here for it. I want all of it. Give me all of it, goddammit. Now let's get to questions from the chat because I saw one just a minute ago that piqued my interest. Thoughts on the Ultraverse? Would y'all want to see Marvel Comics take another shot at that cast of characters? No. I'm sorry. Do you know do you remember the Ultraverse? Do you remember Ultraforce?
A very tiny bit.
They were technically from Malibu Comics.
Okay.
It was terrible. I'm good. I'm good on all that. Here, I'll actually bring it just because I kind of feel like you need to see what this is to fully appreciate the ridiculousness of it. But here it is. Yeah. Ultraforce. Because they did a thing like a ways back. It was here, let me bam. Here we go. It's gonna be a little ugly because it's gonna be kind of stretched because of the nature of the smallness of the image. But here we go. This is Ultraforce right here. Cersei and the Black Knight were a part of the group at one point in time. They were originally, I think, under Malibu Comics, and I think at some point they got switched over to Marvel. Or maybe it was the other way around. I don't really rightfully remember. But yeah, this was the group. And yeah.
So we got the Redeemer. We got Stubbs, zombie without a pulse.
Wait, we got Conan. You got Conan.
Who at the bottom right? Is that one of the Hansons?
Look, we got White Queen over here and
Mystique before she had her life together.
Right. This is Mystique when she's still on the heroin. And we got Thunderstrike in the background. What's going on, man? I ain't seen Thunderstrike in a minute. Oh,
what the fuck is God. What is the Ultraverse?
So basically it was their side of it was like their own universe that they made. And I think Marvel like just kind of co-opted it in because I don't know if you remember, or I don't know if you saw the video I did for Cersei or Black Knight, but there was a part where I talked about how they went to a portal together and just kind of disappeared from Marvel for a minute. This is where they were. This is where they ended up going. They went to the Ultraverse to get their lives straightened out. And yeah, it was, there you go. That was the thing. It was the thing that happened. But let's get that out of there. Let's see here. What's another one? Let's see. I'm looking for another question. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Is Roads to the Top any good? I don't like reality shows, by and large. So
I
would say
didn't know
no.
that was a thing, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh God.
It's Cody Rhodes and Brandy, like behind the scenes, like, and no kayfabe whatsoever. No
I
kayfabe.
think you meant Brandy, but I had to snap out of it.
Yeah, no, it was.
What is Cody Rhodes doing with Moesha? Like,
hey, Cody liked that brown sugar.
He does.
Yeah, because like when Jay Cargill, they showed, because there was one where they showed Jay Cargill and Brandy like backstage. Not even backstage. I think they were at Brandy's house, just chilling, talking, or maybe they were backstage, but they were like talking about like the segment that they were doing and shit, and trying to make Jade feel like, yeah, because I think they were talking about like Jade was supposed to slap Cody or slap Brandy or somebody, and talking about how it should be done or handled. And they were like just having general conversations about life and shit. And just FYI, so y'all know, Jade is a whole heel. She is a whole ass heel. And she was just sitting there. They were just talking, having a regular conversation like they were buddies. And I'm not against that. I want this to be known. I'm not against that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But it was weird because it kind of, it's one of those things where it was like watching, you ever watch BTE, Being the Elite?
Yeah,
the Bucks, their YouTube show. It was almost like watching that, but not funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Sometimes BTE ain't fucking funny.
That is true too. I mean, sometimes it is, depending on what they're talking about.
One question I saw for you, I just can't find it right now, but I'm looking for it. Is what do you think is better, Yu Yu Hakusho or what's it called? JoJo Kaisen? There you go.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. Yeah, but which one do you think is better, that or Yu Yu Hakusho? They're not the same thing, though.
They're not the same thing, no. But I like Yu Yu Hakusho better just because nostalgia.
Isn't that Power Rangers? The Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, no, it's
What's
anime.
going on with fucking Power Rangers?
Power Rangers. Well, typically, if it's the Japanese Power Rangers.
Oh no, that's your Tokusatsu. There you go.
Yeah,
okay, I gotta mix up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to say typically if it's Power Rangers, it's usually something Sentai, something because they usually find a way to put Ranger or Ranger in there somewhere or in some way. Like for instance, Kaigoku Sentai Gokaiger.
Then where the fuck is your Tokusatsu? Yeah, that.
Tokusatsu is a blanket term for all of those types of shows.
Now this nigga talking about blankets. You're confusing me right now.
Anyway, he says also if you're not watching Stephen Amell's new show Heels, you deserve a chair shot. No, I'm watching. I'm glad, and it got re-up for season 2. That show was really good. Carter, did you ever finish it?
Yes.
What was the last thing you remember happening?
The girl gave a jackhammer to Oliver Queen.
Okay, there you go. That's all that needs to be said.
Okay. Was that right? Was that the last episode?
That was the last episode. That was season. Yeah, it was the show at the fair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was season finale. But they did get another. Season. We also got Triple Dot 31 says didn't Marvel buy Malibu just for the coloring department? I believe you are correct.
That's fucked up.
I believe it. Well, no, because they actually had a pretty solid coloring department. I mean,
they bought them just for the dudes they bought them for the Crayolas.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, Ultraverse and Ultraverse are kind of in the same vein because I don't know if you saw that image, but Ultraforce is part of the Ultraverse. Oh wait, I see what it was. That was a reply to somebody else. Never mind. Sorry.
What do you think about Jonathan Hickman's God is Dead?
God is Dead.
Isn't that those Christian movies?
No. No. Got here. I'll pull it up. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so this is something, if I'm not mistaken, came out like it was not way back. I'm gonna make it sound like it came out forever ago. But it is almost 10 years ago. It was about 7, almost 8 years ago, I believe. Give or take. Or maybe closer to 9. Shit. But yeah, God is Dead. It was a comic that Hickman did. It was like a little 6-issue joint. But yeah, that was one I never actually got to read. Because when it comes to Hickman, I'm more familiar with his, was it Black Monday Murders? And what was the other one? There was another one he did that was like a pretty big one that is kind of the
east of
West. Yeah, East. It was East of West. Yeah, okay, so it's okay, so the Black Monday Murders, East of West. God, what was the other one? Nightly News. God damn it, that's what I'm thinking about. The Nightly News.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So Nightly News. That's kind of the one I was thinking about. But those are the ones I tend to remember the most. I don't really know much about God is Dead, but I'm actually going to probably end up reading it at some point because it was actually Hickman's a pretty good writer. I mean, he's a really good writer. I'm not crazy about Decorum because Decorum is just wild. It's just I can't fuck with it. But yeah. And yes, Yu Yu Hakusho is getting a live action show on Netflix, I believe, as is One Piece and a few other things. Let's see here. Yes, thank you. The night I've somewhat Ed Boy the Cut actually said what I was trying to say. Yeah, the Nightly News. But that, the Nightly News is kind of the one that I think I feel like that was the one that introduced me to Jonathan Hickman. I believe Transhumans also really good too.
What do you think of the Proud Family reboot trailer? Louder and Prouder. I like the.
Oh wait, I missed it. There it is.
Okay, I like the subtitle because it reminds me of Chris Rock, Bigger and Blacker.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah,
I feel like they did that shit on purpose.
They did. Yeah, it was on purpose. That shit was on purpose. I love the fact that we see all of the characters back. All of them are back except for one. What the boy, the crazy boy, the boy that lost his damn mind.
Who?
Oh God.
Oh, you're talking about Orlando Brown's character? Sticky?
Yeah, Orlando Brown's character.
He was in the trailer.
He was?
Yeah. He was at the end. He was at the end. He was in he was in a car.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, Sticky was in there. We know Orlando Brown ain't gonna be voicing him.
Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. That's kind of more what I meant. Is because I remember when they said who all is coming back.
Yeah.
His name was not on that list of people that are coming back.
No, he first he got clean and then he didn't get. Did you ever see the Dr. Phil interview with him?
No.
Boy.
Oh God.
I'll link you to it after the show is over with, but
oh my God.
Boy. But
oh my God.
As of maybe a couple months ago, when I just get bored and I'm like, I wonder what he doing, what shenanigans he getting into.
God.
He is in Texas somewhere in an empty house reading Bible scriptures.
Oh my God, no, say it ain't so. Say it.
But
ain't so.
I will link you that. I don't care about our family. Bring back the Boondocks.
They are coming back.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming back anyway.
It's
I know that JD Witherspoon was kind of annoyed because they didn't let him voice his dad, which is understandable because he sounds just fuck like him.
Yeah, he did actually. Yeah, I actually saw a thing where he was doing the impression. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, it actually sounds just like him.
But after that, it's just been crickets. With the occasional, they'll post some art for it on Instagram. Yeah. But it's supposed to be coming back anyway. But Proud Family, I mean, I will take all the POC shows I can handle.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, you can bring back all that shit as far as I'm concerned. Bring it all back.
Yeah.
Because what's the girl's name? That used to be Punky Brewster.
Soleil.
Yeah, Soleil Moon Frye. Yeah, she's supposed to be back too. Everybody's supposed to be coming back for this shit, bruh.
Yeah, they literally showed. I forgot that Carlos Mencia was on there, and I'm like, oh, yep, he was. Yep, he was Oscar's boy.
Yeah, He was the dad from La Cienaga's.
There you go. La
Cienaga's dad.
Fucking Boulevard Diaz.
Dude, that
then you had Charmaine from Different World at Dijonay.
Yes, dude, I love that shit.
Bring back the PJs, you're going in the hole.
Oh no, we ain't bringing back the PJs. No. Dude, you know what? I'm today years old learning that Tara Strong was the BB Proud.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that shit.
Because BB and CC didn't talk. That's why.
No, they didn't talk.
I always thought it was fucking BB and CC. That is so.
Dude,
early Destiny's Child when it was like 4 of them.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold up. I wonder if what was the what were them damn girls' names?
The Gross Sisters.
Gross Sisters. Dude. Oh my God.
Fun fact for all you Proud Family people, if you can remember it, those mean ass girls that were blue, one of the reason they were blue, because that was supposed to show you, that was supposed to signify they were ashy as fuck. That's why they were blue.
They were so ashy. They were blue.
Ashy as fuck.
Well, you know, when I was a little kid, you know what I used to think? I used to think that it was like I didn't get it that they were ashy at first when I first saw the Proud Family way back.
Yeah.
But I say little kid, I was fucking teenager. I would actually know by that point I was fucking grown. But I thought that they were that color because they were so black that they were blue. That they were blue.
Fucked up, man.
But the thing is, as I got older, I was like, oh, they just ashy.
Yeah,
they just ashy
I forgot who on the show came out and said it was like, yeah, they were ashy as fuck.
Yeah, I think it was it not Kyla Pratt?
No, it was somebody else. It was somebody else in the cast. When did we get the Wayne Head reboot? Ugh.
Wayne.
That's your friend. That's your boy.
Wayne Head.
I don't want to see that one big ass shoe walking around here, dog. Get that up. You're gonna scare somebody's babies.
Look, wait. I'm trying to remember. I keep forgetting whether or not this show.
Stop acting up in school. I'm gonna get Wayne Head to kick you.
Who was it? You know what? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Why can't I get Fillmore back?
Because it was Orlando Brown.
Damn. Damn.
Is that on Disney Plus? I don't remember ever seeing it.
I don't think it is.
Fuck.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's do the check. I'm pull up Disney Plus right now.
Because I will never forget that episode where they spoofed Gone in 60 Seconds.
It is
with
not
fucking
on Disney
scooters.
Plus.
It's not on Disney Plus. Oh wow.
Nah, it's not on.
They
Disney
probably
Plus.
don't want to play Orlando Brown the royalties.
Nah, dude, you can get somebody else. Somebody else can be him. You can get somebody else to play Fillmore.
Oh wow, as told by Ginger with Aquafina as the new lead character, I'm finna lead you right into the hole.
Damn.
Hey, I would fuck with Tone Loc coming back for Seabear and Jamal. I fuck with that heavy.
Dude, look, bring back Bebe's kids. Shit, I know you ain't got Robin Harris, but technically, it wasn't even Robin Harris who did the voice of Robin Harris.
Was it not?
I don't think so. If I remember correctly, it was a different. You had Robin Harris. It was Faison Love.
Huh.
Yeah, it was Faison Love. I forgot about that shit. Yeah, Robin Harris. It's Robin Harris when you
doing the stand up. Yeah.
But yeah, because I think I want to say by the time this movie came out, wasn't Robin Harris gone?
I can't remember.
When did he pass?
This is a very weird question, but Ernie?
Yeah, he was gone. Yes.
Ernie, what do you call ashy people in your town? What did we call ashy people in Memphis? Because if I remember correctly, we just called them ashy.
Yeah, we just called them ashy. Yeah, but they were just ashy. They were just some ashy motherfuckers. Yeah, Robin Harris died in 1990. So by the time Bebe's Kids was even going into production, he was already gone. Yeah,
$2 Super Jeff and Tubes. The one last thing, baby. That chicken was dry. Real dry.
Dude, I love that. Dude, look, you played me for a sucker penny.
I hope to see you in school tomorrow. Don't make me come looking for you.
You're right. Don't make me come looking for you. Dude, I love that shit. I love that shit, dude. That's why I love Fillmore. Dude, Fillmore was like one of the blackest shows on Disney.
And motherfuckers had NYPD Blue for safety patrolman.
Dude, I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Oh,
that
God.
shit should not have worked, but it did.
They took it off for a few months after Disney Plus started. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh wait, what?
Apparently it was on there, then they took it off a few months afterwards. Okay. I guess they don't want to do those royalties. Drake posted on Instagram a check for $8.25, and it was royalties from Degrassi. He's still getting checks.
Wow. Speaking of, I just got a Twitch payout. I haven't streamed on Twitch in 5 ever.
Man. I streamed on Twitch not yesterday, it was the day before yesterday, solely because I hate Darkest Dungeon 2, but I really wanted to listen to that Silk Sonic album. So I said, maybe if I listen to that album while I'm playing it, that'll make it bearable. So I just played the album while I was playing that game. Nick came in there. It was quite a few of y'all came in that Twitch stream. I was actually shocked. Because I have a shitload of Twitch followers, but I don't stream on Twitch anymore.
Dude, Drake 45 said they should cast Blerd as a new Fillmore. Hey, look, I'm available. I'm available. I would do it. And you ain't got to worry about me getting strung out. I'm just high on life.
Okay.
What was it? When I went to the doctor the other day, they asked me, like, do you drink? And I was like, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, no. I don't. I was like, he was like, you don't sound sure, and I was like, I said, I don't really drink enough to say that I drink.
You colored the lie.
I mean, he might as well have. He was white. But no, he's cool. He's good. He's good people. But no, I had to laugh though because when it came up, I was like, because he asked me, he was like, how often do you have alcohol? And I was like, once or twice a month, if that. And he was like, so that's a no.
Yeah, drinking is bad, kids.
Yeah, as he turned the bottle up. We don't talk about that Kid and Play cartoon.
I forgot that was a thing. I honestly forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, because I remember they would show him doing the Kid and Play dance in the opening. Just stay away from Nick Cannon, Ernie. Apparently, Orlando was influenced. Oh God, no, not like that. Carter, what do you got going on? You gonna be doing any? Are you gonna be streaming anything in the Discord or streaming anything on Twitch or on YouTube? What?
Honestly, because I saw a few people in chat that had not seen Arcane. I wouldn't mind streaming that in the Discord for you guys if you wanted to just hop in there and you all can watch it. But honestly, I'm annoyed that I want to be a completionist on this game for some reason. I've been playing Back 4 Blood a lot.
Oh,
not because I like it, but just because I want every card.
That's fair.
Because
they start adding cards.
No, I'm just trying to get this initial 14 pages done, and then I'm quitting.
Oh, is it just 14?
Yeah, and I'm on. It's right now. It's 14 pages, and I have 12.
Okay. I was about to say, they're because I know they said they're going to be adding new supply lines.
Yeah, that, and don't hold me to this, but I don't know why. I wouldn't mind playing with you and Ash again. So I've been thinking about reinstalling Voldemort, but then I remember how loud my PS4 gets and how late in the night that you all play.
Oh,
and I ain't trying to wake nobody up because that's a carburetor.
Well, no, I was gonna say I've been playing during the day lately. I mean, I play at night too, but I play during the day too because you get faster queues than during the day.
But yeah,
I wish you would play it on PC because it's on Game Pass.
Well, you know what? I say that, and then I remember a tweet I saw this morning from Ots Darva saying that a real issue right now is that it's very easy to get DDoSed and have your IP address be snatched. That's one thing I meant to tell you.
Yeah,
it's not just streamers; it's anybody that you piss off on there because you tunnel them or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
that's one thing I'm going to tell you because I saw that tweet this morning. Honestly, I've been on my Vita. I've been getting my RPG on. I've started back playing Persona 3 and Persona 4 so that I can play Persona 5. I have one of those as well. Oh, that's your OLED. Fuck off.
This is my OLED, though.
Look at him.
I've been playing the fuck out of Guacamelee.
Can you play through a VPN? That's what they're telling everyone to do. If you play Dead by Daylight, to be on the safe side, to not have anything taken on your end is to play on a VPN.
That's pretty much what I've been doing. So.
Okay.
I just the reason why I said streamers is because like it's primarily happened to streamers.
Yeah.
But it is happening to normies as well.
Yeah. Because if these are streamers at the end of the day are still regular ass people just like you and me. So if they can catch it, we can catch it as well. So any of you all that play Dead by Daylight, you know what I'm saying, just be careful.
I will say I want to get back on the PTB because man, I actually like the new killer. I'm just tired of playing against them.
The hands look so nasty.
They are. But dude, that heifer, there's a video, and I don't want to go too far off into it, but Dowsey put up a video today that was him using the killer. And he was like, the killer basically has the potential to be the best killer in the game.
Yeah.
Because basically she has 4v1 map pressure and her 1v1 is fucking busted.
Yeah.
Because like he was showing where he had Tinkerer and he got 2 Tinkerer procs on 2 opposite sides of the map. That dude hit 2 motherfuckers. He hit 2 motherfuckers on 2 different sides of the map plus a third.
Okay.
So it is what it is.
Honestly, with me, it's been playing my Vita with RPGs. It's trying to get all the cards and Back for Blood. And I've been rereading Superior Spider-Man.
My man.
I was just looking at it on the shelf one day, and I'm like, I don't mind restarting it.
Oh yeah.
So,
let's see. What are predictions for Sword and X-Force?
Beast is going to ruin something.
Yes, he's going to ruin something. I think Beast is going to wind up getting. I think he's going to wind up having to be killed. He's going to wind up getting killed. I think. And I think he's going to wind up stepping down from being the leader of X-Force at some point.
We never see. We got to talk about this after the show. We never talked about Inferno.
Oh yeah, we never did. Yeah, there was some crazy shit that's been going on in Inferno.
Yeah, that last page. Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit was wild. Yeah, because that was something that came from X-Force.
X-Force, yes.
And Sword, I actually think you're going to be seeing a lot more of Storm on that book. Because I saw some solicits and some sneaks at some of the pages for the upcoming issue and the one after. A lot of Storm.
Okay.
Storm's about to get all her flowers.
You gonna well, one question I saw was, are you gonna be trying out Shin Megami Tensei 5?
Oh, maybe. I want to play it. On the whole, I've not always enjoyed the core Shin Megami Tensei titles, with the exception of Nocturne, which is technically a core Shin Megami Tensei title.
Was that the one with Dante?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm going to try. This one actually has me curious. I didn't like the last one very much. So I'm more of a Persona guy. Like Persona, Digital Devil Saga, and Devil Summoner. Those are like the Shin Megami Tensei games I like the most.
Okay.
And how do you predict the end of Stillwater? Easily. You don't. That shit's just wild. That shit's crazy. Have you been reading Stillwater?
No, what's Stillwater?
I believe this Stillwater is Image Comics. If I am not mistaken. But it's Zdarsky.
Stillwater.
Yeah, Stillwater. It's Ramon Perez, Chip Zdarsky, and Mike Spicer.
Okay. I did read his new book that he's doing. That's getting turned into a TV show, New Burn.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's Stillwater's really good. It's a comic that I feel like not enough people are reading. I feel like not. Also, did you know John Leguizamo has a comic?
What?
Yeah, actually, it's on my. I won't say where, but it made my the member exclusive videos.
I can't even make a face like that. Keanu Reeves came out with Berserker. So
yeah, he came out with Berserker. Actually, okay. And here's the other thing. Well, Keanu Reeves is also writing his comic as well, but so is John Leguizamo's writing. He's co-writing the comic. He's also doing a lot of the production side of it.
But yeah, Keanu Reeves doing one. Amelia Clark is doing one.
Yeah,
she's got what issue she's on.
I think she's on 3. I think either 3 is about to come out or just came out not too long ago. 3 Bros. Hey, what's up, dude? Y'all go check out my guy, 3 Bros, man. This dude's awesome. But he said yes. Stillwater's been great. New Burn #1 was fire. Yes. But yeah, Phenom X, yeah, and Bill pointed, yeah, Phenom X is the comic that John Leguizamo did. It's actually pretty decent. I liked it. Thoughts on first Asian Iron Fist? It's long overdue. It's long the fuck overdue. I mean,
I feel like it's getting overshadowed because of Shang-Chi right now. Story-wise.
Which, and I think that's why a lot of people think it's Shang-Chi, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's Shang-Chi. But I mean, honestly, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you got to put Danny Rand out to pasture or nothing. Danny, you just like you can still have Peter Parker with a whole ass comic book, and you can have Miles Morales running around. Now you got Ben Reilly running the fuck around, and you can have all these things can exist in the same realm. And you can just enjoy them. Honestly, I think it's the best way to handle. Remember how back in the day, like you used to have Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the best way to handle it. Just have it be different Spider-Man. Like you could have the Ultimate Spider-Man be Miles Morales. You could have Amazing Spider-Man be Peter Parker. You have Spectacular Spider-Man be Ben Reilly. That's the best way to do it. That way you're not conflating things and things don't get mixed up. Like honestly, I wish that comics did. Like if it was me, if it was my money, that's what I would do. I would say you could have, if you wanted you say, okay, the Immortal Iron Fist, that's your Danny Rand comic. Okay. Then you could have what's another here you go. Enter the Iron Fist. That could be whoever this new person is. Like you could literally have your cake and eat it too. Because you have everybody reading whatever you want. Yeah.
Because when Marvel was doing Superior Spider-Man, then you had Miles Morales, and then you had Amazing over here, and everybody coexisted. Superior was in San Francisco,
right.
Miles was doing his thing that was more family oriented and keeping stuff close to the vest, and then you had Peter with Parker Industries and all that stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't understand why you couldn't do that again.
It's like take the Uncanny X-Men approach. Uncanny X-Men was always one group. And then you had if you had the Astonishing X-Men, it was a completely different group. If you had, whatever. You could do it however you want. You could literally do this with every fucking character. You could literally do it with everybody. Like, it's kind of like case in point. DC could learn a trick from that. You could have the core Batman comic be Bruce Wayne. You could have Detective Comics be somebody else. You could have, you can, there's ways to do it. Kind of like how they're doing with Superman. You have the Superman comic still going, but you also have Superman, Son of Kal-El. There you go. Done. You don't have to, because it confuses people. It confuses people. It just is what it is. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and non-gendered and non-binary people as well included in that. We're gonna get out of here because I actually have somewhere I gotta be, and I will be heading over to my buddy Jose's house because he's doing they're doing the Nerd 901 Extra Life stream where we're actually gonna be in person playing games with one another, and I'm gonna go and partake of that. I was actually hoping to get to play a little Elden Ring while we're there, but the network test doesn't happen until 5 a.m. our time. So we're not going to get to do that. We're not doing a 24-hour stream. We're going to be going to, I think like 10, maybe 11 or something like that. But yeah, make sure to drop in the link to said stream. I will drop it in the chat. And if y'all want to drop in, and we'll be raising money for Lebanon Children's Hospital. I think right now they're playing Super Smash Bros, but they'll be playing all sorts of crazy shit throughout the night. I know at some point, I think I don't know if we'll actually get to do this. We wanted to play Phasmophobia, but that's not going to happen because we'll actually all be there. But we'll probably be playing some other stuff just kind of throughout the evening, chit-chatting and shooting the shit with y'all, and I'll be there. One of our mutual friends that we kind of mention sometimes, Bishop, he'll be there, as will be Pikachu Lita, because technically they are kind of a package deal these days. So yeah, if you're a fan of the Twitch streamer Pikachu Lita or Poshib, they will both be there. Carter will not, because he doesn't live in Memphis.
I said I was gone and staying gone.
He said I didn't get. He didn't get. So he didn't got. But we'll be back. And like I said, stay tuned. I'll release some news as to when and where I will be streaming Guardians of the Galaxy, since I did say I would do that. I've been planning to do it, but I'll let you guys know. That said, y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Sorry for the technical issues earlier. I hope we will see you guys next time with no problems whatsoever. We out of here. Peace.